was on my way. Wait, move the mouse.
Move the mouse, bro.
You got slack on your job.
Yeah, come on.
All right.
So you don't know, right?
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's like a PTA meeting.
Thank you for being here.
Hello, my name is Seamus and I'm an oh, sorry.
I'm the treasurer.
All right. So last time we played, it started off with a battle with the Leviathan.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
I heard it went well.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, thanks for the help, buddy. Yeah, thanks.
I have no animosity.
It all started with him grabbing you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So throughout that battle was arguably the most difficult fight you guys have had so far. Almost three of you guys, or multiple of you went down. Two of you actually fully died, being Wrath and Zinro. Zinro's died a lot, so kind of par for the course, but this was the first time for Wrath. But after you did ultimately defeat the Leviathan, you were able to use the scroll that you had to revivify Zinro, who had then in turn brought back Wrath. Everyone came back, the Leviathan died, and you were able to go deeper into this kind of cone-shaped abyss into the bottom of this deep lake. You guys started looking around and figuring out that the walls of this cavern were coated in dragon scale. And you were trying to mine it and pick it out, but it's like really embedded in there. Wrath went up and touched the wall and had a vivid flashback of when he was smited in the form of Antagalon, when he was smited by Sol during the Battle of the Gods. In the lake that you guys are underneath at this time was created by that smite of Sol's handprint smashing into the earth. Needless to say, he got squished. So remembering that, he came back from this. He told everyone what he experienced through his flashback or memory. And so he, him, they, us, we was able to kind of gain some more context for his ultimate demise. After that, you guys kind of searched around a bit. Not much else happened in the form of like exploration, because there really wasn't much in this cavern except for a ton of dragon scale. But you did try to commune with a few of the gods, unsuccessfully on some ends, but successfully through Wrath, who spoke with Orion for the first time.
Must be nice. I'm gonna fuck it up.
And
Way too ambitious for the guy.
and that pissed off Cora. Through that conversation, you learned a few things that Orion does not think anyone should have ultimate power. He believes in balance. Heard him say he is nothing, he has nothing. And then ultimately telling Wrath to find his wife, because she can unlock his full potential. So after that, Wrath told you guys that he wants to go see Lady Amalthea. But you guys didn't do that immediately. You actually, at the very end of the session, teleported back to your house in the Reckon Oasis, where you are protected by the glyphs and wards of the home. So this moment, you just poofed into your house. The world is yours. What do you do?
The words are oyster.
We still haven't rested since cracking.
No, yeah, you guys are all pretty
Yeah.
fact.
Let's do it again. Oh no. Here we go. I've got 1 HP, guys. Oh my God. So we'll be planning to go to recommend pick up some more potions and things tomorrow, and then take care of our demon problem, or
Yeah, we can get. I mean, we can get back to the Elmira plan, which is more about defeating.
I mean, I think we can go in prepared if we need to. So. I think I saw this too. Okay.
So take a long rest.
Yes.
So it's about mid-afternoon. You guys do have a few hours before it gets to nightfall if you wanted to do anything else, or if you want to just sleep now. Yes, you can, but it's only about 3 p.m., like kind of high point of the day.
Gonna be about midnight. Yeah.
I can do it now. Big library. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Can we do the real library?
The library here that you're supposed to be like thinking about.
How extensive is the library? I mean, like,
I don't know if we've tried that.
like,
How magical.
yeah, I guess it'd be like,
The library can test out.
is there, what was Mezgul's name before he was Mezgul?
Miriam.
Marion. Marion. Is there any books that I can read about him? As Miriam, not Mezgul.
So if you go to the library and you're looking for that specific book, it is going to require an Arcana check to see if you can create it.
There's a few things I'm good at.
You're good at a lot of things.
And talking to gods.
That's not
Being a business.
Damn.
Plus time for the
Oh, jeez.
Hmm.
I think you got it.
Oh, God. You got me a book too.
Dang, that DC of 30.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is
There's
30.
literally, I can't get any.
Actually a 30 that you need. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 29 and a half.
Ooh.
Busted my balls. Yeah, so you're able to find I don't know, like an assortment of different books and texts and scripts that have been collected over the years, kind of compiled into a few different books that you're able to check out from your own library at your house. Information that you gather. Is there anything specific you're looking for, or just in general, like history?
At this point, general history and power-wise, I would guess. If we're back to
So-
fight him.
So Miriam was known as the Prince of Light. He is one of 5 children of Sol. He descended into darkness before the divergence, after he was gifted additional powers from Orion, essentially his dream hopping, his ability to create dreams in that Oniric plane. So during that battle of the gods is when Miriam announced his betrayal to Sol and the other good gods, and he took his stand. Well, talking to him, Wrath doesn't know who's good.
I mean, I'll read them throughout till we go to bed, but it's more just his backstory of what his motivations were for, was it just pure power, was it,
Yeah.
Anything and everything I can get from.
Yeah, his main motivation would be curiosity, not entirely power. He didn't really care about being the most powerful, omnipresent being. He wasn't trying to just be this destructive force, but he liked the new experiences of creating these different situations and putting people through them. It was almost more of a torturous type of cynical mindset.
Is there anything that is similar to Vitra's case been documented before?
No,
Like black eye, orange being spawned, anybody?
no.
Last
You
time-
guys actually have touched on this before. That was more of a response to the eye of her touching the eye of Orion, not Mezgul.
Is there anything in there about severing connections from them? Anything that could allude to it or be implied?
No, because it's a tied plane of existence to everyone. Everyone dreams. You can't sever the connection to the Oniric plane unless you're dead.
Okay, all right, promise towards that, I'll pick up the.
or if unless you're on a different plane of existence, which is why it's only tied to the material plane. The Feywild, the Underdark, the astral plane, none of them have ties. None of them dream.
Feywild.
No.
I think that's what she's saying. I think that's what we should do.
My dad said I wouldn't be welcome.
Wait, we're going to the Feywild?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna see that you did that. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. Come to me, butts. I'm gonna try to roll.
Good butts.
What are you trying to look
I'm
for?
gonna look for something about the ferryman.
Oh, the ferryman. Okay. Yeah, you can roll normal roll. Yeah, Arcana.
I'm about to find out. What's that? 12.
Well, it's automatic 10 if you're proficient.
No, I'm not.
Oh, right, it is 12.
It's 12.
That DC of 30 is looking real far.
Yeah, so you pull out a couple of books. It's almost like you imagine the book and you pull it out and you open it up and there's like a lot of detailed information about how to dock, how to load and transport.
Wanna be your actual ferryman?
I'd be like, this is stupid. Throw it on the floor and I look for another one.
It's all the same. Every time you pull a book, it's about an actual ferryman.
It's so fun. I'm just gonna get really
Sorry.
frustrated and I'm just gonna fireball. And I'll walk away.
You're fireball the library?
Oh, yeah.
I need you to go ahead and roll.
I'm not ahead.
Damage.
I was going to go to the library, but
She's chaotic, guys. You'll have to.
You do realize that you're about to get you're about to fireball yourself.
That's okay.
You have 1 HP right now.
Actually, apparently I did it. You already healed me. I didn't remember that. Yes, perfect.
That is healing.
Oh, yeah, I give you like 70.
Yeah.
She's like, so I got
what am
plenty of
rolling?
time. I got plenty of help to do.
Plenty of HP. but-
yeah,
What are you
keep
doing?
going, because you're about to get me.
Oh, wow, 86.
Mhm.
Are you right next to me?
86.
Well, I did the library.
That sucks.
I'm never running out of my weapon science fireball. Because there's a library.
You know what? Backtracking, y'all fucking almost killed me with your fireballs, so you're fire right.
Fair.
Karma. Not in the library.
Yeah, that's how it works. You almost killed me with your fireballs. I'm gonna try this one.
Okay, I need one. How many do I need? 8, 3, 4, 5. I tried to wait and it didn't work. 7. I paralyzed. 8. Well, I mean, I feel
Nothing
like you're
sexier
probably
than this
behind
struggling.
Of course, yeah, I'll stand behind you, there you go.
Just look at them and,
5,
right
I
there.
have to do that during the session because my eye won't blink.
Oh.
So I have to like sit and I just have to casually like. It's fucking terrible.
34.
Just be a pirate.
Yeah. So how do you cast fireball?
Fireball!
So it's like a little point that comes out and
Yeah.
shoots. Okay. So yeah, you like
Fuck you, library!
you do your signature middle finger fireball, and as soon as you do use the spell slot, but as soon as you do this, it goes and just sizzles out.
Can't burn the house square.
Fuck! Just storm out.
Thank God.
You see-
Yeah.
And you see like this as you storm out and you walk back in, Rain, you see this like sigil that kind of reminds you of Silex's brand that he put on all of his armor. You see that like flashing at the top of the room for a second and it fades away.
I'm gonna say thank you, Silas. Wherever you're at.
Of course, I'm a temper tantrum.
Can't burn nothing in the library.
I'm all cranky, okay? I almost died. Things are not working out
It's
for
not
me.
been a
Gods
great
are
day.
not talking to me.
Hasn't been a great day.
Not very cooperative.
Right, so I would look as well in the library,
Mhm.
but about Orion.
Mhm.
I wanna look about like the eye and the soul and the touch and everything that's kind of related to him, like if there's a way to prevent him from coming back, or if there's something we can do to sever the connection with her from the eye, or
Mhm.
with Crater from the touch.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana roll.
See if this works. Natural
Oh
20.
shit.
Natural 20.
Fuck is wrong with my roll?
You actually find a lot of books about the ferryman. I don't know.
It's 22. My card is terrible.
Wow.
Well, luckily you rolled 20.
Well, the natural 20, so it's gonna mean something.
Hmm. So what's the total? 22?
22.
Yeah, I should try to have money or attention or something like that, 'cause everybody's got that from-
I'm proficient in history.
So you find you pull a book out that you actually recognize from months ago. It's a very familiar journal that Silex had found through a merchant, a librarian actually in Athos Beach. This journal originally only had scripts about the dragon scale and some potential bad guys that were trying to take it, who you guys learned was actually Lady Amalthea and Crater. But at the time he was Freyr. Well, that journal has been continued to be written in and logged. There's multiple texts in the handwriting that matched what was originally there. But then it changed to a different font, a different calligraphy style, right? It's more ancient, like much more steady hand. And you start to see coordinates, this is your best guess. You see different mathematical, like arithmetic, like laid out that you don't quite understand, but you definitely understand that it's some sort of problem that is trying to be solved. But you do see these words that in common you would understand instantly, but they're written in abyssal. And they're just close enough. I don't think you read abyssal, right? But they're just close enough that you can kind of make sense of what it might be. It's like you see something that looks very similar to the word I, right? And then it has that location. And as you look in this journal, that those numbers keep changing, like one little number at a time. That degree of location keeps moving. Same for the one below it and the one below that. But then the last two are stationary and they're not, the numbers are not changing.
Do I know what they all are?
You would have to get a translation. You recognize I because it was a short,
Yeah.
A few symbols that were easy, but some of the other ones are a little bit more complex.
It's a long track.
Yeah. He has it. Well, are you pacing or like what?
Yeah, probably wouldn't be in the library with you guys. I might just be in the bottom, wherever the middle area, common area would be, I guess. I'm not particularly moving, so just, I don't know, you guys would know if I'm
That's,
stopped or
I
not.
mean, yeah, we wouldn't have, I'm just, it's interesting that it's moving. If we have it.
Two moving to a stationary.
Is
That
it?
was all I-
But you notice the number was changing like a little bit
Oh, okay.
back and forth. It wasn't completely stationary.
It didn't look like time, but it looked like coordinates.
It looked like coordination. Yeah, it looked like
Latitude, longitude.
Mhm.
Whatever journal it is, it's a live tracker.
Is
pretty
there
much,
anything
yeah.
about like if there's a way to sever that tie with?
He went to the bathroom.
He went to the bathroom.
El baño.
Am I able to-
Yeah, Abyssal's just Spanish.
Am I able to take the journal out of the library or just stay in the library?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Am I able to take the journal out of the library?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can. Okay, I'm gonna take the journal with me. I'm gonna go find someone who makes pistol.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make pistol.
Everybody else, what are you doing?
I need to make some phone calls.
She goes and puts quarters in her machine. All right.
If you need more, you can use my room.
Oh my
thank you.
God.
I appreciate it. No,
Just in
Deidre,
case.
I only got one today.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right. No, I'm joking. I got one. I got two. Okay, cool, thanks. Okay, let's go ahead and call Centria first. So I'm just gonna say, been a few months, checking in. How are you? Where are you?
That's it.
Yeah. I don't really have anything specific to say.
Yeah. You get a pretty quick response. She says, "Oh, I'm doing great. I'm currently on a charter boat." Centria, her mom.
Oh.
I'm working for the city of Reckon Oasis. We deliver good. Oh, sorry, I know you're not talking. We delivering goods to the southern nations. I hope to see you soon. That's all she says. You notice her voice has changed.
Yeah.
She's in a new body, so it's like she's kind of feeling out for like how she speaks, and so it's not that elven like smoothness. It's a little more sharp and yeah.
She's a dork.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's a girl.
Her mom's so pretty.
Small blonde dwarf.
She is a blonde dwarf.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful beard.
No, they can't.
Oh, they do what? I said dwarves can be pretty. And he said, no, they can't. Then I'm going to call Omri
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say,
I want to play some trumpets in the background.
it's not gonna be cute. I'm gonna say, how long were you stuck in the airplane? How long were you trapped there?
Wow, you don't even get her a hello.
No
Yeah.
greeting.
You get a response. I'm sorry, who is this?
I thought I'd already called him. No, that's fine.
Just kidding. I was there for just a matter of hours, really.
Glad we got to you as fast as we did.
Are you using another one?
This is my last one. Glad we got to you as fast as we did. We'll be dealing with Mezgul tomorrow.
Well, the decision
Would you
was
like some
made by
assistance
the
with that, my
party.
dear? I would much rather take care of that as well.
I probably need to ask about, but I don't have a call back yet, so.
And you have to remember, what did you say?
She said you want some assistance.
Probably, yes.
Zimmer, do you want some assistance?
I don't know what to say.
I guess since there's a question, I'd probably
Do you wanna
go
come?
find, I'd probably
Yeah.
go find you, but I'd wanna like probably talk to you about it too, and just say, you know. So I checked in with Omri after you were both trapped there. She's offering to come help us with med school.
We could probably use her help, but I'm not sure of how she got there in the first place. Like, did she go and try and seek it out? Was she taken?
Honestly, I think we could, but I don't think Zenro's gonna like that very much.
You seemed pretty upset the last, when I said what happened.
That's why I'm talking to you about it. Do we?
Ooh.
I also didn't use your phone, but
Should we?
How many minutes do you have this month?
I think
Excellent.
I don't want to deal with Zenro's wrath, so I
Yeah.
feel like we should probably go tell him. So.
Zimmer's wrath.
Don't piss off Dad.
All right.
So,
Okay,
we'll
you
go.
Wake me up to line up, I'm gonna be very upset.
Oh, I guess we should maybe, talk to him first,
Yeah.
and then you can use my phone.
Yes. Let's do that.
Cool.
All right.
So
All right, we're gonna walk over to
Zenro, what are you doing? Before you guys get there, what are you doing?
I don't know, probably potentially just in my room, maybe?
Mhm.
I did.
I thought you were in the library.
She probably came in,
She's
yes,
Daddy Zenro.
dancing.
Daddy Zenro.
There's a big sigh on that one. I'm not your father, but
Aren't you a daddy?
I'm the father to someone.
Then you're daddy Zenro.
Oh.
I'm not in the mood right now.
No.
Nothing is working for me.
What do you mean?
She's so over it. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
People keep trying to kill me in the party.
That happens?
The gods don't want to talk to me.
Have you not had that problem? You probably need to go through a lot more trial than you think to talk to the gods. I died. That helped.
I see
I
dead
had-
people all the time.
I understand that. Which is
Does
a
that help?
very peculiar power which I had never stumbled across. I've read about it, so I can't really give you any tips on that. Just takes more time and effort. I mean,
Does that?
well, I don't know if you have to go to that extreme, but it helped me because it gave me insight into the one that I truly belong to. I don't know what god you would necessarily pertain to, or who it is that you should connect with.
Well, how does that help me find a book?
Are you trying to find a book?
Yes! I got that book.
Book about what?
The fairy. And not the ones on a boat. I'm gonna go to the pillow and just scream it.
It's like the one pillow I have.
She smells like death.
Yeah.
She takes it from like behind your head.
Yeah. It's actually probably brand new because I don't really need to lay down. For the most part.
It smells like home.
I don't know. I guess I'll imagine if I could a shelf appearing in my room, if that's possible. I don't know if it's magic.
Magical
Yeah.
room.
Well, yeah, I just, and then it's completely empty. But then, like, I reach forth, and I think you said ferryman. Like, what? It's about ferryman, but not the ones in actual water.
The death one.
Have I heard of the ferryman just in general? No.
Mm-mm.
I think about ghosts.
You get scared.
Oh my gosh.
You are now frightened for the next 2
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah. I just think about, I don't know, I say since everybody else was doing it, I was joking. I was like, I'll just do I don't know about divine intervention. That seems like a tall task for a book. What is this, Arcana check to see?
Mhm.
Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great.
No.
Sure, we could watch it roll an at 20.
I mean, that doesn't really help me. That would literally be my score if I rolled a natural 20. Oh, it is 20.
You rolled a
It
natural
really was, yeah.
That's a third natural.
Oh my god.
Today is the day we fight fucking Mezgul.
I can't believe I'm the only one that tried to get a book and I did not get a nat 20.
12.
My total score is 20, but it is so if that's higher than that. But like from it's just an empty shelf, and I just reach into like kind of like the darkness of the shelf and try to pull a book out, having no idea. I know it's ferryman. Maybe since it involves death, maybe I'm getting a little help from Death Daddy, I guess.
Yeah, Death Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see Daddy, Death Daddy, Son Daddy. And your daddy's in row.
Mm.
I'm just.
You just wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what you're looking for. That's what makes it difficult. Yeah, but you didn't roll.
I'm totally okay with whatever you give me because that's all I got.
You know what? Go ahead and roll again. We'll say this with disadvantage since you don't know.
That was so close to another one, but it's an 8.
Okay. Yeah, you try to manifest it. You try to manifest it and just nothing comes to mind whenever you think of the ferryman.
I take a book, I flip through it, I see like the expected load of a ship cargo. This is still a normal ferryman. I just don't know anything about him.
And I'm just gonna.
So at this time, you two come in.
Yes.
Just the Cora.
Really.
I just wanna die. Okay, well, there's not, okay, well.
Did something happen between when we got here and when she's asking me about a book about boats? I mean, ferryman was.
No, I haven't seen her all night. This is the first time I've seen her.
Book about boats.
I don't want a book about boats.
I take the book and throw it in the fireplace.
You just see like
What do you
magical
want?
discharge
Yeah.
after you throw it.
What favorite talk does it?
What do you want to do?
He's busy with me.
Oh.
I'm very not, I'm very.
No,
my
it's-
schedule's- my schedule's
Not
busy.
busy.
We
We just, I wanted to give you a heads up, and talk to Beatrice about it because I need to use her phone
My
to
phone.
answer. I checked in with Ombre, and let her know that. You know Ombre.
Yeah, go ahead.
Weren't you upset 2 seconds ago?
She's chaotic.
She offered her assistance in taking care of Mezgul tomorrow, and I think we should take it, but I also wanted to inform you first that
We didn't wanna not tell you,
Blindside
and
you.
like let her show up and then you'd be mad at us.
Well, I've always lived that it is easier to beg for forgiveness than ask permission.
oh, you thought that this isn't a
We
permission
should-
thing, this is more of an informing thing.
So if I were to say no, you would probably still ask for her help.
Probably,
Even if we told Ombre no, who's to say that she still wouldn't
or try to do it alone,
show up?
again.
In all honesty, I just wish you would wait for me to go on to the next phase of my journey with Mercure before she died. Cannot live in a world where she perished while I was still able to do something about it.
Do you just want me to kill you now so you can go on to your next phase? Like, that'd be real easy.
My
I'm
thought,
not going to force the issue, Cora.
I'm just trying
we
to
need
help you,
him,
but sorry.
I'll tell you why I think we should get her help, because clearly she's more than comfortable going and taking on things that are over her head by herself.
She's very brash.
Coming with us, I think we have a better shot of actually keeping her alive.
It would help to know that I'm there with her. And if all else fails, I can get her out of the situation. My problem is thinking that we as mortals have the ability to kill a god in his own world. We could delay it, sever the ties maybe, or put him in a sort of coma or trance or something. But I don't think he'll ever end, not by our hands, not without the assistance of one god or another. And my fear is that if we fail, or if time passes, and I'm not around to help, will she be the next thing that he tortures?
I think at this point, because she's already been there, that's an inevitability whether or not we're able to kill him.
Well, my problem is I haven't thought to ask if she got there because she sought him out personally, and he was not even aware of her existence before.
Or
But if he
you
knew
and her.
of her before, then
Right.
there's nothing I can do. She was very much helpful in the dragon fight against
Very.
Alcaronte. So I'm very much against it.
She's very helpful, so I'm very much against it.
No, I'm very much against the potential that Madeline could die in front of me. I can't do anything about it. But I also am beholden to what we've done because I only know her because of us. So if she wishes to come along, I will begrudgingly have to let my daughter live her own life. I gave her that option when I gave her up long ago. So I have to acknowledge that.
Let her live her own life and just be a part of it.
It's hard to do that as a parent, Cora. You want to guide them no matter how old they get. It hurts to see them struggle or be in a position where you can't protect them, but there is a time where they have to be let alone. So yes, I am against it, but at the same time, I fully understand. I thank you for asking me first, even though you already knew probably my answer.
I don't relish the idea of putting her in danger. But the thought of her going and trying something like that again and us not knowing that she's there until it's too late scares me more than having her there with us.
Yeah, I told her never to go back, but
Because she listens so
I know
well.
damn well she's probably not gonna listen to that, especially not when her dad tells her otherwise.
Yeah.
There's been many a daughter that has strayed away from their father.
Yeah.
Just know that if it is between her, myself, or her and you, the group, I have an honest answer. But I'll do my best to make sure everyone, is safe one way or another, I suppose.
I think we've all proven we can take care of ourselves to the best of our ability after this last fight. I don't worry too much.
I like that clarification to the best.
I will say,
Yeah,
time does get easier, surprisingly. So,
great. Thank you for that. That's
yeah,
You got that down.
yeah. My body's looking a little more rough nowadays. Without my mask on, probably even more kind of
I
slowly.
just wanna rip the skin off.
Yeah, it's getting bigger bad.
Sure, invite her in here.
The door's always open.
He's got an open door policy.
I'm
How many
thinking
sleepovers have you been having?
I'm thinking about making sure that's changed.
Don't worry, I'm really good.
I don't think anything would have stopped her.
Mhm. Well, on that note, I do need to use my phone. Burner go call
There's a
break.
phone.
Yeah. My sending thing.
Let's go.
I've got doors going.
I said anything.
I feel much better now.
You're easily soothed.
I'm
Yeah.
17, let's be
That's
Yeah,
fair.
you
Yeah,
said-
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know, Tristan has 17. that's
you
why
have
we're
two.
all over the place.
Okay, so I will call back and say, if you're willing, we would greatly appreciate the help.
There's just no pleasantries for this lady.
No, hello, no.
Hey, hello, sorry, our conversation got cut off.
We have 25 words, we gotta be,
Concise.
Pretty sure you did not get that next.
we'll be in Reckon tomorrow preparing. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Winking emoji.
Wink, wink.
I cannot fucking wait.
I really can't tell.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I
kind of
can't
shape,
tell.
but.
I can't tell.
Oh, okay.
I really can't tell.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Don't try
So you look at me, I
smiling.
couldn't tell if it
Just
was
have
something else.
serious-
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you're normal,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you're always a little droopy, so it's fine.
you know what, you're just thinking about yourself.
Okay,
So,
yes.
So
It's
you
not
said-
bad, but-
okay, back on
Yeah,
track.
sorry,
So you
yeah.
said, you're gonna be going to Reckon tomorrow to plan.
To prepare, just get like potions and other things that we may need.
You get a response. She says, well, I hate to tell you, but I'll be doing this tonight. I look forward to seeing you there.
I was gonna say that I feel like if, I don't know if we're planning on going tomorrow, that something will happen while I sleep tonight.
You just stay up all night while the rest of us work.
No, the only time we've been able to get through the night is in the house. Yeah.
But, we have Tristan. has
All
to
right.
say Spell slots are, need to be updated before we just jump in on this shit. Let's be real here, we can't.
See, we
really not-
should have just fallen asleep at 3 p.m.
I mean, I don't think that much time is
It's
probably.
now like 3:30.
Yeah, okay,
Well, okay.
If we sleep now, we'll still be there by the
we
night.
just won't have potions or anything.
Yeah, we're not gonna go to the pregame, but we'll meet them up.
I still
Yeah.
have a potion. I still have a potion, so I don't know what other people have.
Nothing.
Okay, you
Just got a potion to give you all your spell slots back.
Yeah, honestly, just gonna get the potion.
Got one
I
of those
mean,
bad boys, let me know.
spell slots, but-
I could use some of those slots.
All right, well, great. Luck.
I know that guy right there, he's still looking pretty good. He got a pretty good workout just being flailed around.
No, I got no potions.
Zaresh just passed out the entire fight.
Well, I can.
Very terrifying.
Since I have,
Fully generated.
since I have the ability to heal,
Yeah,
why don't I
Elias is
give
pissed.
my potion to someone? And you can use that, somebody who can't heal themselves, and then we can just.
I can heal myself once, like recon from my
move the
phone.
fastest.
Maybe we could take a short rest now.
I didn't
We
do
did
that.
that.
That's what I'm saying, you can get somebody. to put
I
this
would like my
together,
spell slots
a
back.
DD report.
I would like my spell slots
Because
back.
you know, if it gets to cash.
It just sounded like you
action.
guys were trying to do something else. It's like, yeah, definitely.
I'd have to cast a spell and stuff,
Yeah,
so. if
Yeah,
y'all-
I'll
Only
take
need 4
or
hours.
if y'all can-
okay, I'll take it and then use it on whoever needs
That's
it, if it's myself or someone else.
I don't think I have anything that protects you.
Cora's all about sleeping, so she's just gonna zonk out next to your bed.
Like, all right, time for my 4 hours.
You can still do 4 hours, you can still.
No, I was
So
turning
you know,
around.
I sing in my sleep.
No, I turn around and she's out of bed, like already
Oh.
sleeping.
Just creepy song though.
Just a creepy song, just constantly play.
And I sit down on the floor and just. pull the stuff.
Word.
For vanities.
No, not babies, we'll count these. Yeah, I think we need to sleep. Yeah, my HP is rather low for the visit.
Before we sleep.
Okay,
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Let me know when you're ready to go to sleep.
okay.
We'll try something.
He's just gonna try to give her a double layer.
Oh,
We're gonna double layer.
Double layer.
The
They probably
heavy-
know we're coming.
I'm gonna open up this journal and like.
Do you know what language it is?
Always silent.
Would we know what language it is?
You said it was a whistle.
Yeah, but I told Heather it was Abyssal.
Right,
but
like,
don't know
I
if
guess
you
I
would
wouldn't know, because I
Yeah,
don't.
you wouldn't
speak
recognize
Abyssal.
it.
Okay.
If you speak Abyssal or read Abyssal,
If
you
you- if
instantly
you
know
speak
it.
it,
If
yeah.
not, it's
Oh, but you can't speak it.
But she can't speak it.
I can understand spoken languages, I cannot read every language.
no, you're not a bitch.
I'll tell you that, yeah. I can't read every language, I can only.
Me no read good.
understand. Me no read good. Me hear well.
Rick's so good.
I get this one is short, that means I, but the other one, 3, I don't know what it means, but they're coordinates. So
And I'm seeing them change,
There's one changing now.
there's one changing now.
coordinates.
How many are there?
4.
4, okay.
So tell me that that's where they're at.
Yeah.
Is it?
Raph doesn't, silence does.
Yeah.
I knew we had our bases covered with one.
To meta, and I have a couple of languages. Bro.
Can,
Zara should go shopping since he slept
Okay.
the last day.
He's got to repent
let's
with his
go-
god.
Let's go
Oh,
ask
fine,
Zaris.
you moved it.
There's-
Yeah.
Let's go ask Zaris if he speaks that language. I can't read it.
Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna say,
You know that before.
can you read this, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he said.
Private sector.
What is it, Abyssal?
Yeah.
No,
No, Infernal and Giant. But no
Yeah.
Abyssal.
With all of my years of
I always
schooling,
speak
am I gonna
primordial.
know even like the slight basics of level 1?
Can they like sound
Make
it
a
out?
history check.
Can they sound it out so I can like hear it?
That would require being able to read it.
But I mean, like Spanish, like I wouldn't understand Spanish.
You wouldn't. Do you know how to sound
Yeah,
out
but
Russian?
Imagine you solved this.
20.
What is that? What- can you
20?
go ahead and do
Yeah,
the
you'll be able to.
pronunciation?
You recognize it's Abyssal.
Hey, I'm trying my best.
You just like write
I
squiggles.
literally just did like some different
Yeah.
signs. So it's like, imagine
Yeah.
seeing that. Could you put a
Alright,
sound?
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Yeah, how do you sound out Arabic?
Yeah, exactly. I did actually.
Oh.
find that.
I actually lied. It is Abyssal, it's not Infernal.
Oh,
So the other one.
Just answering shorts the whole time.
Well, you know, he is a descendant of Mezgul, so
Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, what does it say?
Hey, that's why I recommend you.
it says
Yeah.
exactly what you think. It says the eye, the soul, the touch, and the blood.
And now you know which coordinates go for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know which way to go.
The soul is not moving. The eye is currently not moving. The touch and the blood are.
Sure.
Okay,
So,
Well,
just-
get a map.
What is greater?
Track the coordinates.
Yes, both.
Wait, do we have anything to do with
So the numbers
journals?
would be the same.
The name
Are
of the
the,
Are the coordinates the same?
Back is the same property.
so he has the touch and the
No.
blood. Are the touch and the blood the same coordinates? Are they the same exact coordinates?
No.
Oh, they're not.
They're not, so the touch is not with him.
Mm-mm.
Put it down.
I mean, they can have it in a safe or something.
Yeah, but it's moving. Yeah, the touch is moving and the blood is moving, but they're not the same coordinates.
They are close, but
Okay,
they're not like
So maybe Amalthea has the touch?
they're not on each other.
Somebody has it.
Being a
Mezgul
sailor,
might have it, that might be a problem.
You might wanna grab a map and just track the coordinates, I mean, you know.
well, that's what I was trying to think, like being a sailor, would I understand how, like, is the coordinate, well, I wouldn't see the book, but would they have like coordinates that make a longitude, latitude on a normal map, or is
Yep.
it some coordinates that are different?
Yeah, as soon as you recognize it, as soon as you see it, you instantly recognize their coordinates. You would just need to go to a map to figure out where they are.
I find you guys will, I was gonna go to bed, of course, you, what's up?
Let's see what
There is a big map in the war room,
I was like,
which,
Yeah, that's
which
what
is
I was
also the
thinking,
library
yeah,
that you tried to burn down. So
Yeah.
You know what?
But
you know what?
I have temper tantrum.
do we wanna?
Why do you say that so cocky?
Yeah.
I had a tantrum. Fuck you guys.
There are coordinates in this book.
We're gonna look them up.
Thank you, Peter. Well, those look like latitude, longitude coordinates. If only we had a map that wasn't burned out.
It's not going to
It's
happen.
not.
It didn't happen.
It did happen, but the house is better.
How's this protected?
Yeah. Yeah, it's core proof.
It's core.
It's like that house from that movie.
Or home.
The house with the movie.
Good job.
Really narrowing it down for us.
I can't remember the name of the movie. All I think is you know,
Monster
talking about
House, Smart House.
Smart house?
Encanto. That one. That's a smart house.
We don't talk about
Okay, I look at the
Okay.
coordinates.
Let's look at coordinates. There's your side with us, you're staying in your room.
Oh, what's the map?
Did you hear me? Yeah.
Zim, or Zaris.
Zaris?
Oh.
Zim.
Hey,
Are you
hey,
gonna-
other
are you
people. What?
Coming with us? We're going to the war room.
Yeah, I'll tag along. You know, war sounds like my place. So
Okay, so we're gonna look up these coordinates.
I will laugh because there is a massive map in the middle of my room that we're now leaving. But
It also has coordinates that are moving.
it is equipped. But you know, hey,
So you
No, that's fine. We're gonna go to the, we're gonna go to
That's
the.
like-
yeah, I got you. All right, let's go.
Go to the map room for.
Yeah. So you guys go to the war room. Is that where you're hanging out right now, Wrath? Or where are you at?
I would have been in the library,
Right.
I was reading books, but I have an idea for her. Spoke with the vision,
Not getting, not getting.
I get pulled out of her body process, so,
Hmm.
I would have been with them, so. I'll be with them.
Cool. So you guys take a few minutes trying to input these coordinates to this map and just understand where they are.
Did we finally read the original?
Yes.
Yeah. You see that the eye is with you guys, as you'd expect.
Oh my goodness, it's right.
The touch is in Athena.
That makes sense,
Mhm.
because that's where Malkia is.
Yes.
The blood is also in Athena,
That makes sense, because that's where Malkia is.
and the soul is in Jaru.
It's in the.
Pyramid. Oh, no.
It is underneath the pyramid.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm really good at helping souls pass along.
Oh,
So,
That was a big shock.
Actually, I'm sleeping right now, so I'm not.
At least we know the soul is in the pyramid where we expected it.
You're gonna miss her when
We
she's
can always
gone.
use,
Just
You'll
so you know.
miss the-
Kidding.
Jared, I think
It's
it's
gonna be so much more boring.
The,
I'm kidding.
we could always use what's his head for. a little bit of-
What's his head?
What's his head?
let's see it.
I mean, when we,
Jermaine,
Jermaine.
Jermaine.
Ah,
That
Jermaine.
sounds
Did
more
you see,
correct.
you see her going through?
I think one of us did.
I think he's right,
The rest
yeah.
were.
I did,
So we could always use Jermaine
We did.
to try to get in there.
us, we did. Someone did.
Someone did.
Where's on here?
No. I think she's.
You like the dog from Little Nicky?
Perfect. Exactly.
Does Cora have the
That
ability
is-
to like
that's
possess
curious thing.
someone? Like see through their eyes or something, if we could get her like inside the name or something like that. No, she likes weird shit like that.
I mean, I can scry on Jeremy.
Jermaine.
Maine. I can scry.
Right now?
I was a dragon was the last one fight. I didn't a lot of spells, but
Yeah, I say you do.
alright, so I'm gonna put my wand in the middle of the map or on Jaru and I'll scry on the vein and show everybody what I'm saying.
So like a projector screen.
Yeah.
So you're scrying on him live right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just take a shit, bro.
He's a little shitter.
I need to roll for it. DC is
So please.
19.
No, there's no roll necessary. He's at the Blue Pearl.
He's not moving. Good job.
Well, I didn't say that. No, he's not. He's just having a drink. He's there sipping on
Jack and Coke.
cocktail. Yeah.
Is he talking to anybody or?
Not at the moment. No, it's about to start getting busy, so it's not a ton of people in there at the moment.
It's like 4 o'clock here, so it's like 2 there.
That is accurate,
I don't think I've discussed the time zone difference.
Sun goes the other way.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's not at the pyramid, but he did go to the pyramid.
Well, that's what I'm
Did
saying.
see him go in.
We usually have a frame of reference of who gets in there.
Yeah, the Guardians didn't attack him. So
It could be an exploitable thing to get inside.
I thought no one was allowed in there. Is it normal that,
Only the bright ones, I think, are allowed.
No one's
No
allowed.
one's allowed in there.
so why was he in there?
To your schooling, as you learned last time you were in Jaru, no one's ever been in the pyramids.
Maybe the golems or the structures that protect it are run or created by it. I don't know. It could be a way to manipulate what they are.
It's a bit concerning.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, knowing that the soul is there and no one's allowed, yet he goes in.
How long are you just scrying to see for a moment, or are you gonna scry for like the full 10 minutes?
that's up to it. I don't know where I get the use out of this stuff.
Yeah, so at the moment you guys are talking and he's just still sitting there sipping his drink.
How is he? Oh yeah, he do say on the scribe.
I don't know if they know we were there,
They know you were there.
like snuck into the
Mm,
library.
You think they're like wanted posters up?
yeah,
Yeah.
an old timey like black and white wanted poster.
The hottest chick you've ever seen. Some old
Dead or
fuck.
alive.
Yeah. Some guy with wings.
Some
who could-
blue lady.
Yeah.
No, they know who I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, because I roll out on myself. and
Some
you
creepy girl asking about.
Raph.
ghosts.
Yeah.
As you guys are in this, as you guys are in the war room and you're kind of watching him sip his drink, and you guys start kind of communicating and talking, everyone's kind of trying to figure out what to do next. You notice he is taking a sip, he looks right up at the orb and then right back down, continues drinking.
Who knows?
Did we all see that?
It's just a.
Did we
Just
see-
you.
Did us all see that?
Yeah, just the all of you.
Just all of us?
Just all of you.
Okay. He just looked at the orb. Oh,
I mean, he probably knows.
As you say, yeah, he probably knows. You see him go,
Oh my God.
Can you hear us?
How can he hear us?
Hope you enjoy your drink, Jermaine. I advise you to cancel that.
How can he hear us?
These guys too.
If he's
Oh,
powerful
yes.
enough, if he's powerful enough to get in and see the soul, but nobody's allowed in without those things attacking him, you don't think he's not powerful enough to turn a spell against him?
he played the Uno reverse card.
just right in his jacket pocket like, that's
No.
You've activated my trap card. Anyway,
I wonder if he was only able to do that
I was
Like
gonna
with
take
the
a look
scry?
around the room, see if I see an orb around us as well.
You do not. Oh, make a perception check.
I mean,
Or
'cause
like, does he
your
have a
passives would
connection
not
to
see it.
like, if he's able to get to the soul, does he have a connection with the eye? Is he able to hear us through the eye and not
My
just?
eye is locked up
eye?
in a bag of holding, but it's only pocketed in it, so
17.
it's fairly layered in its protections.
Yeah.
You do not see.
Anything.
I didn't think people could see us in our house.
Well, we did peer into him. So we-
We opened
It
it.
can block up to a certain level of stuff, but there's always gonna be something more powerful.
I mean,
Because Glisten Wards is level 6, so
I would know, like,
if you won't cast anything really.
and when you create a sensor to spy on someone, there's a chance they feel it, they see it. So he probably could have known the whole time, just why he would do nothing other than just sitting there.
As soon as the orb popped up, you seemed like, hey, be cool. All right, what are we doing? It's about 4 o'clock. Cora's passed out, creeping people out. You guys now know the coordinates.
When she goes to sleep, I'll sleep on the floor in her room. I'm gonna cast Mordecai's Private Sanctum just over her room,
Okay.
so that
Sarah
it
should go back.
protects against all divination spells. She can't be targeted for divination spells or the divination kind of activity. Mordecai's Private Sanctum.
Private sanctum. Just go right into Mordecai's sanctum.
Yeah, Private Sanctum. So sound can't pass through the barrier. The barrier is warded, appears dark and foggy. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear inside the protected area or pass through it. Creatures can't be targeted by divination spells, but they can teleport in or out of the area. Planar travel is blocked. And yeah,
That's what we need.
so and it lasts for 24 hours and it takes 10 minutes to cast.
So you start building this sanctum. And after about 10 minutes, yeah, you're able to be safe inside his ball or whatever shape you decide to make it. His orb.
Yeah.
His little ice, his little igloo of sanctuary, you know.
Sanctuary.
And then I'm tired. So I just like on the floor out.
What a lovely building.
What a power I wish I had.
Who knew I had the skills of an architect in me? Okay.
That's right.
Is everyone else going to bed?
Yeah.
Resting up?
Probably go to bed.
Okay. So
I take the dinner with you.
So for everyone to get their full long rest, it would take 8 hours, right? So
4 hours for them.
most of you, it would take 8 hours.
So 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
Well,
So-
you didn't mention that. She said she was doing it
well, I
tonight.
figured
The
I would
classic,
tell
the
you.
classic, like zoom in at the clock and it goes. But your little alarm wakes everyone up. It's 2 a.m.
Yay.
Good night.
I get a long
Had a
rest.
great dream. People were dying.
Sounds familiar.
You made it. I made it through the night.
I did. Thank you.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
You guys
I
haven't
might work- I don't know.
You haven't experienced anything whenever you're at the house.
It felt great.
It's a really safe place to live.
Yeah. I haven't
So
slept
just never
that
leave the
great.
house.
Yeah, I haven't slept that great forever. But I
I'll
thought that
pass
should
my
be good.
potion to Vitra so she has it.
Oh, I guess when you guys
What
wake
are
up,
the stats of that potion? Do you know? Just so I have it.
It's 44 plus 2. Oh, just kidding. No, I have a superior healing one. I'll give you that one. It's 84 plus 8. I can give you my other one, the healing one. It's 44 plus 2. but yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. Yes.
Before if we're gonna go do this, before we leave, I need to take 10 minutes to cast contingency.
On what? What are you gonna do?
So if I go below 20 hit points, it'll cast Polymorph Eternity.
Okay.
So that is set up for whenever that happens, or that takes one of my 6 levels.
Should we do a feasty thingy?
I don't know.
that's what I was gonna ask, is like if we're actually going to fight, and you and I are planning I can do the hero speeds because it's gonna be important probably.
Yep.
So, since I only need the 4 hours, I'll wake up and she's still doing. the
Wakes up and
la-la-la.
starts cooking.
Yeah, she does the la 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 pika thing. I'm like, well, I walk out and I take my bowl and in the common area, I'll
Mhm.
just think about, home cooking meals and stuff. And by the time they wake up, it's all there.
Good.
Whatever they think about.
Mommy syndrome.
Cora, you have a creepy way of snoring. Right?
I have been told it's quite soon.
You certainly,
No.
you certainly been told that.
My friends.
Well, you guys know this is your space for sure. So
Okay.
Money, what we get for that again?
I'm gonna have to roll the dice. I wish it was one level higher because then I could just give you maximum stuff. But let's see.
Who's
here.
gonna cast planar grapple?
I've got it so there's,
We both-
yeah,
Yeah.
we both have it, so there's 0. So
Well, you
any
should
of
save
us-
as many spell slots as you can.
Okay, then I can cast it.
Yeah.
And then it'll just be my 7 spell.
So an extra 11 HP.
Wait, no,
Temporary HP.
no, we have-
And just so I'm clear, like, can't be scared or something like that.
Yeah, so
You
you're
still have to cast when you're traveling.
Yeah, you still have to cast it.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that's
it
the
still
reason.
takes the spell slot to teleport.
Yeah,
It's just
like you
not
can't
that-
you
it's not
can't
that-
just travel to say the Feywild unless you have a way to attune to
I
that.
thought we had one.
That's what I'm saying.
We-
But you still have to
do,
cast
but you still
the
have to
Oh,
spell.
you said cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the component for the spell.
I'm sorry, you said 11?
Gotcha.
Yeah, 11 extra HP.
Okay.
It's one of the few, it's like one of the few spells that you have to have the piece. for.
Yeah.
You
I'm not
need to
strict on a
get
lot
into,
of
like-
materials for them, but that's one that you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what it makes sense to have. It's like, oh, we're traveling through a plane.
Right.
I don't know what the coordinates are.
Mhm.
Yeah, the spell material requirements where it's like you need to have a garment of cloth and like, oh my god, I don't give a shit. Like that's fine.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's complaining about the D&D trailer. Like, can't turn into an helmet. It's like,
Yeah.
those are the people who would not be fun to play with.
Right.
I actually wanted to put that in
Yeah.
the chat, but actually, she shouldn't be able to. And I was like, nah, that's not.
Those aren't the fun ones to play with.
No.
These are not who you want to play with. I don't know why I need a twig of alder to do fireball, right? Like, it's like,
So you're cured of all diseases and poisons, become immune to poison, and being frightened. So ideally, you can't fear us at all. And all your wisdom saving throws are with advantage. So if he does
Wisdom saving?
wisdom saves, and then you get the 11 extra points of HP that I gave you. And it lasts 24 hours.
Ooh. That's good. That's good.
So I need to fear advantage on wisdom save, 11 HP.
I'm sorry, your hit point maximum increases by 11,
Right.
and you gain the HP back. So you can use that for the next 24 hours. So even if it gets hit down, you can still go back up to plus 12.
Additional.
plus your 11.
Just don't forget what your original is, because once the day is over, then you go back down. to that.
Was there anything else I was supposed to do?
No, just that straight.
Okay.
I mean, basically the immunity to fear is what's been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt he's gonna be poisoning us, but I don't know.
Never know.
Alright.
Do you want to call Armor and see where if you're going with us? Or
Well, we're,
A little busy at the moment.
big deal battle.
you want to use the last call and just say we're heading in now?
Yes, new day.
Yeah, where are you? Want to meet us there?
Hello.
She said she was going there tonight,
On
but
the
yeah.
corner
let's go
of
ahead.
disease and torment.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
Freddy
you,
Krueger.
actually. Okay,
First
Um,
it's called Elm Street. Thank you.
yeah, so we'll just say we're, tonight it is, we're heading in now.
Okay.
I'm already technically.
No response?
Great. She did.
Spam.
You track her?
She's on a different plane.
She's already there.
Or you can't talk to her when she's on a different plane.
That's the point. She's
Yeah.
she's there already.
Okay.
Well, you know she's there.
All right, Zara, she ready?
I'll go ahead and cast plane shift.
Just a silent nod. Disappointed from last fight.
Gotta make up for it.
Okay. All of you guys are shifted.
Let's
I'm
go!
You guys have teleported a lot, but you've only plane shifted a few times, and it's a little bit of a different experience. So instead of the teleport where you almost feel like your body is just kind of warmed up and then you're there. Plane shift, you actually see, it almost looks like the world goes around you, and you watch as the entire your house essentially starts to turn clockwise quickly, and then it just shifts upside down, and suddenly you're surrounded by desert, mountains, a reddish ash sky,
I've never been here.
and it's creepy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would have been here yet.
We've all been
Nice,
here.
nice place.
We've all been here for all of 30 seconds. Yeah, because I plane shifted us here after the astral plane and then we. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't go,
Okay,
you
yeah.
took the kids.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Is
It's
it
not our first time, so we'll know.
make a perception check?
Everyone?
No,
I guess me.
I was in there.
I think they do.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Go find your daughter.
fucking strung out. Hang on. 19.
see Ombre
Uh-huh.
about 200 yards away. Standing over her is not the titanous form you've seen, but still about 15 feet tall. You see the form of Mezgul, just rippled with red, bulging, muscular skin. He has this long chain that he carries that almost forms into a whip that you see like silver and gold, like kind of shining on the ground as he drags it through. And you see, even from this distance, you can see kind of the dark reddish stain on the blade of the chain. And then he looks over at you guys.
Is this about 15 feet? Your ceiling?
That's probably like 20,
20, yeah.
but
Approximate.
probably to like where that window is.
You say it was 15 feet tall?
Yeah, so I just
Oh,
said.
okay.
Give myself
I don't know.
visualization.
You said huge.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's standing, or is she on the ground?
She's on the ground.
Oh, fucking name.
She's
Like
so-
laying down- like laying
down?
Like he's over her, and he's got a bloody sword. She's dead.
We don't know that yet.
We don't know that yet.
Don't jump.
How far away are
About 200 yards.
200 yards.
All right.
we? So we're about 600 feet.
Fucking book it.
You go take
As,
care of
as,
that.
as everyone starts running, I will, an arcane gate, because max feet is 600 feet. So it'll be right at Ombre, but people can just run in and right there.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You do. You kind of Doctor Strange that shit. You like,
Oh, that's sick.
and you guys all just kind of run through, and like the Avengers come into battle. You
Yeah.
guys all like show
Go
up.
into position.
Yeah, locks it in. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Wait.
I just want you all to know I do not have another character if this one dies.
I don't either. There has never been
I'm
a
saying right
backup
now,
character.
if she
in this
dies,
campaign.
please come back.
Hell yeah. I mean, not hell yeah. I shouldn't say that.
Hell yeah.
You help
I
clear
will
it.
go last. for this one.
Or do you want to put it down
Oh,
here?
shit.
We'll put it down there.
Okay.
Everyone hold on to your initiatives. Don't tell me yet.
Oh, well, all right.
Or do you want to put
No,
it-
I mean, you can roll it, just don't tell me.
Yeah. Horse, or the-
Yeah.
Thanks.
You take the whole track.
I'm not gonna do that with candles.
I'm not
over there.
That was
Wow.
mine originally.
I rolled a 1. I've not rolled over
That
a
was
10
mine
today.
originally.
The coaster?
Yeah.
I did my bad.
The alternate.
What's new?
Do you want to stand up for a second?
2.
It's like, wait. Take the candle.
Oh, I thought you said blow out the candle.
Yeah, he definitely said, could you take that candle? So
Oh.
I was like, old strategy, guys, let's see if it works out for her.
There we go. Clear it is.
I have a Warzone video I made. Basically, Shade, we're now we're playing. Shade's facing a guy down a set of stairs. He's like, I hear him down there, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And I get down the stairs, and come right next to him. And the moment I cleared this door and got next to him, I'm here. And then this walking goes, it hits me right in the face of Shade. I didn't even remember. Yeah, it was all right as geek.
I don't know.
Are you running this for fire? We don't know.
You don't for the battle? I mean, I will, but
Yeah.
that's it.
I don't know, I don't want to steal it from you.
Yeah. What's your initiative?
Oh, 5.
So mine's 7. I mean, we'll.
Okay, I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 2. I rolled a 20. Yeah, dude, if you can look at a bird, like, please. You're not bothering me by doing that.
Okay, I'll just roll first. This is my-
Yeah, I was about to say, they probably have a book too.
Yeah,
Y'all have a player's
I should-
handbook.
We should probably buy one.
Yeah. We used to have one, but we
have
lost
one
it.
if
Because
someone
that's
needs
what
it.
happened.
I didn't see that.
Tired very easily.
Are we doing this? You're gonna be doing it like that?
We're gonna die.
Ah.
It's been a pleasure, y'all.
I was about to say, nice meeting y'all.
And you know what?
We'll see
We
you
got our
next
people, so
time.
we're at least get to introduce them once.
So we'll come in through the gate. Like right as close as I get to her.
Yeah, I really don't. think that's the first time we got there, but-
No, it's like, who's down?
I'm sure it's in our gate.
Well, I don't know, he's kind of,
Well, he
Must
wouldn't
be
want
playing
to
when
get
she-
to his daughter,
yeah, it's true.
but he's kind of slow.
She's
I'm
playing.
headed there too.
I did
I was in
roll
our
20.
head.
So that's not good.
Yeah.
Who's laughing?
Oh my god.
I was gonna bug you, bro.
Oh.
You have your mini?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I know, because I used to work for a real company, and the day was my
Yeah,
very last
I just
day,
got down
we
there.
were cleaning out vehicles, and one of them.
So scared.
I'm assuming you would be first.
I'm dying.
I'm like.
Yeah, for sure.
I
For
didn't
sure.
die, so
I
I
don't know about
got
first
two different
initially.
books, my whole kind of set. And then I was like,
I feel like you're gonna die?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
We're all gonna die. It's gonna be fun. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna die. I have a really bad feeling I'm
We're
gonna die.
fighting a god.
yeah,
And we're on-
What?
apparently, someone over here wants us to all die, so it's our
No. I haven't even thought about a character campaign too, so.
Wow.
I'm trying to give Beecher her time.
Every fucking day, this man comes up to me, he's like, let me tell you about my new character.
I wanna know about her new character.
Callan sugar.
Callan Shazera.
What was that?
Cause he's Shazam.
Is that half of the giant barbarian?
We are gonna get to this.
The
later.
brand new Path of the Giant Barbarian.
He's impatient.
I have fun creating characters.
Oh, yeah, I have tons of characters in my hero board.
They'll never be behind.
Oh, no, they won't be fine. But it's, you know,
Yeah, it's good to visualize them.
yeah, I like to make the characters.
Is there any rocks or anything, or is this literally just like an open plain?
That's the
Sick.
easiest for everybody.
You can zoom in on the meter too.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, I don't know if I need to.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. I want, in case you guys try to start like moving around. But
I think we'd all like to stay in a cone type shape. 15 feet, right? That's like what we do.
You guys want to group together, eh?
I think it's
We
changed
need
to
to
have
go
like
into the
a
mighty duck
sweeping
formation.
motion.
Fucking.
Start cracking.
Start quacking. Okay.
Just leave your dying daughter on the ground there.
Yeah.
All right, Trey, can you see it fine?
Try.
Yep.
Easy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
So you're the like all black one. That's you. That's my version of a Xeris mini.
Right up in the front.
The one in front or the one on the ground?
The one on.
Aubrey's on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Tragic. for you,
Condolences.
bitch.
We don't need much decorations for the Santa.
Desert.
Okay, so we have initiative.
So we'll probably bring in somebody else.
No.
Uh,
I mean, that's what I would do.
Okay, who rolled over 20?
Good for you.
Wow, good for you. What'd you roll?
Teachers.
Wow.
Yes.
Anyone 15 to 20? What'd you get?
17.
15 on the top.
Oh, what the heck? Caps lock. You say 15 on dots?
Yeah,
All right.
that's the big domino.
Oh, that's right. Your name was taken off because you died last time.
Yeah. Let's try for a 3-peat.
Okay. And then who is next? Who went 10 to 15? I feel like that's everybody, right? Just Rain? Oh. What'd you get?
14.
14. Okay. Okay. There's still a lot of y'all left.
We rerolled a 2 and a 1.
Under 10. Yeah.
7.
6.
7, 6. Heck yeah, dude. Y'all are killing it.
You said under 10?
I prefer to go last than first.
4.
Oh my god.
Oh.
No, get another dice.
Yeah, good.
What about Raph?
Go team.
Oh, Raph, you got 17, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
17.
I had 2 on that one.
Cool.
Another one.
We already have a 4 on that one.
Guess who
I
goes
just
first? The
wanted-
big bad guy.
Nope.
Get the test out.
All right. First up, as you guys arrive on scene, the first thing you see is this larger than life being, about 15 to 20 feet tall, wings outspread, giant sword in his hand and a chain in the other. You see the body of Ombre on the ground, and she looks to have been passed for some time.
Fuck.
Oh, she's dead.
It looks like it.
Maybe she's playing dead.
First off, your daughter.
She's pretty powerful. I mean, maybe she has a spell that can do that. Like play dead.
And Sage, you arrive first through this arcane gate. This is what you see. What do you do?
You probably should.
What does some time mean? All right, well, so it's,
Yeah, this.
I moved.
can I tell us I'm running up that it's been some time, or is this?
She didn't have to be the first engagement. She's the first one.
Okay, so Sage is going to attempt to heal her.
Okay, with what?
Heal.
That's the big one.
That's the name of the, that's the name
Yeah,
of
no, that's the big one.
the spell.
There's the big.
It's my favorite because it's right next to harm.
I know.
He's
gonna
the
try.
computer who accidentally missed.
I've got both of them.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
1 second, I'm looking it up to see what the.
Do I hate you?
It does not seem to have any effect.
Okay. Well, that was my turn. So after that, I'll just use a bonus action and turn into an earth elemental just to give myself some protection, since now I'm literally.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, so you kind of like hunch over.
Yeah.
I think I actually have one of those.
Did you actually touch her?
Yeah, I touched it.
Since I didn't want this to be a phantasm, like it's fake.
Oh.
Oh, we should ask.
I mean, you felt it, right?
If you actually like, well,
If you
because
I don't have to.
heal, you don't have to touch her.
Yeah, but I was going to run up and touch
I was
her,
gonna say,
so
if you could actually physically feel it, then I know it's probably.
let's
there.
not ask. We should ask him. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Like luring us in.
Well,
I mean, if she's a dumbass, why'd she do that? Like, she
All
got
she
caught
had
the
to do was
first time.
wait. Yeah. Question, I went up and touched her,
Yeah, you did.
so it was her, like,
There was an actual tangible
there was an
body.
actual tangible body. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like,
I thought he was bringing friends in.
That's an elemental.
That was quick.
No, that is a turn though.
That same water elemental.
Yeah.
that gives you-
The water
Jack Fit
elemental in
last
the middle of the desert.
You know, I don't get a lot of employment opportunities, but I appreciate it, you know. I got fired from my last one, I hope you understand. I'm really gonna keep my all this time.
All right, Sage, that's your turn. No extra movement or anything. Okay.
just, yeah.
All right. It's Mezzy's turn.
No.
Damn, boy.
Right
Damn,
wing.
boy.
Yeah. First thing he's going to do, he's gonna see Sage run up, and he's going to kind of kneel down close to you. He's gonna say, "She's gone. And I have her soul." And he stands back up, and you see him like show his chest, and like on the armor, you see it like glisten. It's like, and as he does that, he has like this this like horn that he pulls off his hip. And he's
Ew, I don't like that. That sounded just like the Purge. That's just like the Purge.
and you guys hear like a screech from a distance, and that's his turn.
I hope he did sound like that.
And that's his turn. Next, before Wrath, I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Advantage. Thanks,
Yeah.
City.
It's almost like they're
Thank God, yes.
scary.
Still don't know about what happened.
I rolled 2 19s. Damn it. Send
Why is that
one over
bad?
No, it's not. It was
No,
just
she said, "Damn it."
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not
I
good.
still don't know if I will find out either, so.
I did
Is
not.
that weight advantage?
With advantage, yep.
Y'all fuck today. I don't know what 20s y'all be popping out, but I ain't doing it.
Zinro.
28.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
2 and 1.
Okay. Vitra.
Oh, that's
23.
30, 20.
Nice.
19.
30.
You three. Anyone under a 21? You three. Of the three of you, someone roll a d6. 6.
I'm not the person that was not rolling good.
6 could be good.
Yeah.
Sorry to do that.
This isn't a matter of damage or anything. It's a
It's
situation.
an effect.
It's an effect, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So the three of you who just ran through this gate, you looked at Mezgul as he was doing that display, and you see like this line of energy go across his chest, and then you hear him blow a horn, and you look at where you heard the screech from, and you look back, and no one else is here except the three of you. There's no more sand. There's no more mountains. Everything you see is a frozen tundra. You start to get cold. You start to feel the shock of hypothermia rapidly reaching as everything starts to tighten up. You can't feel your muscles working appropriately. It doesn't even feel like you can take a step or get warm. You can't find any warmth in you. Actually, you guys already failed, so you don't have to roll anything. I'm just gonna do
Those three.
Oh, we all 3.
you know what? If I'm gonna fail, at least I fail
No,
hard. Rather than almost succeeding.
You all take 53 cold damage as you're stuck in a nightmare.
I mean, that's my daily life, though.
Is Mezgul still there, or is it just us three?
Just the three of you. 53 cold damage.
Should do a different room.
And you are stuck here until you pass your wisdom save at the end of your next turn.
It's our whole turn to take try and pass it, or we still take action?
It's at the end of your turn. You can take actions,
Okay.
but you can't see anything. You can't.
I mean, technically, you could put like a dome, protect yourself from the cold.
Build a fire. Can you build a fire?
Well,
Wrath.
whatever.
It's your
I
turn.
could explain. But I'm asking you.
Change what I was gonna do.
Yeah, shit.
No shit.
Should we?
We don't know what's in the bowl, so you can't go after him.
We'll say you can make your save at the beginning of your turn. We'll change it. We'll change it to
Okay,
make
I'll do
that.
it again, that's fine.
Well, no, because then you would take the damage again immediately. And I think
Oh.
it's better if you guys have the opportunity to save first.
I rolled a natural 20 plus 6, 26.
Okay, so you look around and then in your head, you think he's the master of dreams. This isn't real. And then you blink and open your eyes and you're standing back in front of Mezgul and everyone else. You look over and see Cora and Rain in a trance, just like looking forward.
Yeah, slap the shit out of me, please.
I think damage is gonna bring it back out of that.
I will say that save would have been your main action, but you can still take a bonus action of movement. It's just, it would suck to take that lair action and immediately take full damage again, like without being able to do anything. I don't think that's really fair.
We appreciate that.
But there's a really good chance that you're probably gonna have another bad roll, so
Yeah.
At least I-
Pretty consistent.
at least I might be able to take Cora out, you know?
Yeah, considering I rolled a 2 and an 8 without advantage, so.
Mm.
Don't know how today's gonna go, y'all.
Well, luckily you guys do all have advantage on all of your wisdom, so
Yeah, I've not rolled above a 10 this whole day.
nice,
Still more chances.
nice.
I will,
Zinra, you're up next.
Yeah.
I will use.
Really wish that wasn't. What the fuck am I doing?
I just want you to know, I can only get a 21 with a nat 20.
For which way?
Your wisdom says it's plus 1.
So you have to get a nat 20 every time.
Nat 20 in order to
Alright,
get
then
it.
I will try and save Cora. I will use my 2 social points, what I have for my feet,
Okay.
to quicken spell, and I will try and dispel the magic. on her.
Oh, okay. What level does that go up to?
So it's at a 3rd level, but I can use it at any bonus action, so. I don't know if it would, I don't know what to upcast it. I would say 3rd level, would have to, I wouldn't know to upcast, need to upcast it.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, go for it.
It doesn't work at all, even if it, I think I might have to roll.
Well, let me look up how that works specifically, but I don't believe it works because the spell level cast was,
I have to make an ability check using my spell casting.
Okay,
It's
so-
above 4th level,
it is.
4th level above.
Yeah, so unlikely. 10 plus the spell's level. Okay, go ahead and roll with your spellcasting ability.
17?
Oh no, 8.
No. 19, I'm sorry.
Then you pass. It's an 8th level spell, so
Was it what?
8th level spell.
I thought you said level 12 spells. What the fuck?
No, I saved those for a ride.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
He's
So
got a spell
would
called
that
Wish
work
Plus,
then?
and I don't know what that means. What?
Did it work?
Yeah. So Cora, you come back, same thing. Well, it'll happen on your turn. You'll come back on your
That's
turn.
okay.
But at the moment, you're still frozen in this tundra, but
There's no
he's able to
fucking way
dispel
I'm
it.
gonna be able to
And then I'm gonna,
do it on my own.
do I still have movement or is there no movement?
no, you have movement.
Okay, I'm gonna move over there and I'll fly about 15 feet up.
Okay, you'll get the lifts.
I'm definitely gonna need to be a sorcerer in the next one, because my rolls just never happen.
You play like a sorceress or something next round. There, he's just gonna put some melee people right on top of it. You each get 2 attacks. Well, I guess I'm just dead this game.
Thanks.
I will say,
I'm glad the shortest person in the room is the one that has that test.
yeah, not too bad. I kind of would prefer to stick a little limbo or some of that.
That seems dangerous with a cold.
Enjoy your dog, okay?
Got distracted. Okay, Zinra. And then up after Zinra was gonna be Rain. And then Thyra. Oh. no. That was the name of the Leviathan. You guys just never talked to him.
What was his name?
Cyrus.
Cyrus?
Okay. Okay, good. I was like, because he had a name, but
What's his name?
I mean, I would be
Fuck
surprised
Iris.
if we never.
he had a whole like backstory that I put in, and just, he was just a bad guy y'all fought.
I appreciate the work.
Yeah, totally. It's all right. He took a couple y'all out, you fuckers.
Yeah.
I'll
It's okay, my friend says.
go up to Armory and I'll look it down and I saw the whole soul thing, right? I also saw his armor. I'll just look back at him and say, hope your brother allows me to kill you. And I'll just cast Holy Aura. It's my biggest spell, I guess, at this point.
Okay.
So divine light washes out from you, and I imagine like the eyes of the skull on my staff create like a shadow, and it's like it slowly encases us. So divine light washes out from you, and it coalesces in a 30-foot radius around me. So 60 feet circle.
Yeah.
And when I cast a spell, I have this dim line of 5-foot radius. Everyone within the circle has advantage on all saving throws. Any creatures that try to attack you have disadvantage on all attack rolls until the spell ends. In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, there are flashes with light. The attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or they're blinded until the spell ends. So we now have advantage on all saving throws, all attacks against you are disadvantaged, as long as I'm up and concentrated. So I'll just stand in front of her. And so it should be basically 5 to 15, 20, 30. So once you guys get a little closer, you'll be fine. But so far, it's a 60-foot circle around me.
I got double advantage.
I'm gonna train. All right.
Hopefully that works for whatever you guys do.
Zenro, any bonus action or movement? I guess you moved up to.
My bonus action, I can click I moved up to in front of her just because I'm not
Is
good.
there a reason the dead guy that's really weak and, the healer supposed to be in front?
I'm not weak. 172.
Yeah, he's actually the beefiest of all you
Are you
guys.
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's just.
I have an AC of 18.
He just still gets
Just the
beat to
story,
shit.
like, he acts like a better man, but like, he's,
Yeah.
He still gets beat to shit
Take off the
every
robe.
fight.
he's
but-
beefy, yeah.
No, I just I'm a dead body. So it's
Technically, he's pretty much
like,
just running.
Yeah.
I hit the boots because I have the boots or whatever, which give me double my speed. So that's
Sure.
a bonus action. I can do.
Okay. Rain,
Can we try?
and then
another
Vitra.
I feel like I had to do this.
Vitra,
Yes.
you're up after Rain.
How much advantage?
You get to roll twice.
How much advantage?
How much advantage?
The biggest huge advantage you can
You only get advantage. You can't, there's no double advantage.
I was thinking,
I think that would be great for her.
All right.
We're gonna go 21.
24.
On your fingers. Hey.
I do it all the time.
You come back.
Yay.
Yay!
Now that is your action to make that, so you have a bonus action and then you have movement.
I'm gonna use my wild shape. and
Shocker.
Turn into a doppelganger.
Oh, okay. That's creepy, but all right.
Doppelganger.
What sort of like look are you trying to go for?
You're a small or medium humanoid, so I can be one of y'all
You know what I'm.
and like maybe throw off.
Okay, which one?
Look up her mom.
Or multiple.
Well,
But he sees me though, right?
Mhm.
He sees me, so he knows
Oh, yeah.
that I can be off, yeah.
Is there a reason you want to be a doppelganger?
Second thoughts.
Oof, yes.
Who should I be?
I mean, we know that there's one particular person he's been interested in the whole time.
True. Okay, I'll be Vitra.
Okay.
Cool.
You turn blue, you grow a tiny little horn. Other than that, yeah, I guess 2 horns. We're getting specific. And then your hair just starts blowing. It's really annoying.
That's annoying.
Everyone else finds it really annoying. I don't know what.
Really annoying.
You're sitting behind her on the horse, and it's just like,
You had the chance.
I got short hair, it's fine.
okay. That was Rain, Vitra, and then Cora, and then Xeris.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, and I'm gonna hit him with my staff. Neither hit. I got a 1 and a 2.
You grab your
Tired
dice
of
and
dice.
Don't your attacks have advantage?
no, the attacks against us have this.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but I did take an attack action, so I'm gonna try flurry of blows.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that work if you don't hit?
It says immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 key point to do 2
Go
armor
for it.
strikes. I read it first because I was like, oh,
You definitely tried.
I can definitely try. Sure can.
Give it a shot, bro.
Okay, 2 arms. Where are my D20s?
I don't know.
Some
If
better
only-
ones.
If only you could find like a few out of that bunch you had there. Okay.
Okay,
That
one of them
was-
hits.
It's a natural 20 for one of them.
Yeah, natural 20, so it's a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool,
Oh,
great.
yeah. What kind of monster do you think he is?
What'd you say?
What kind of monster do you think he is? That's over a 30. Yeah, he definitely is.
It's maximum on the die. and then you-
Oh, okay,
then you
so,
do a second roll.
so max on the die, so D, so wait, not D, that's another number.
That's a letter.
12 plus 20, so that's 25 points of damage
All
for
right.
that 1 hit. Now, imagine
I'm imagining.
if I had gotten those 2 stab strikes and
That'd be-
another hit.
That'd be crazy.
Wow.
That would've been nuts.
All right, and I'm
Imagine
taking
if my die
away
didn't go in like
a
that.
key point for them, just so you know, keep track of 2 points. Well, I always do, but he asked me last time if I was keeping track, and I am.
Sure.
I get so many.
Sure you are.
Refreshing.
Sure.
I have 13 left.
Okay. Cora, and then Xeris.
I'm alive.
You're back. Now you still have your action and bonus action since you didn't have to save to. get back.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm gonna use mirror illusion or mirror image.
To look like. To do what?
It makes 3 duplicates of myself.
Yeah. Are you just gonna keep them by you, or are you putting them around?
Yeah, I'll put them on you.
Okay.
So just,
Are you gonna move?
well, they'll follow me
The-
everywhere.
Both soda.
I know, I'm saying, are you moving?
Yeah, and so then I will. I'm gonna start going around as far as I can.
How's your moving?
No, probably not, probably the normal.
Yeah, I think you're 30.
30.
I think that's what you can get. But you're in his range now, so.
Ooh, awesome, that was fun. That was
Okay.
fun.
Alright.
Do you have any kind of little people?
Yeah, but it would just get more confusing because they're not. They don't look like you. Yeah. It would be.
Probably should just look like me, then you'd have been the fifth one.
Xeris.
All right. Excitement.
I'm gonna assume you just move up again.
Sort of. So I'm going to go ahead and summon my weapon, as you do, you know. I'm also going to cast Enlarge on myself.
Big guy.
So I'm
So
gonna be double the size. Maybe not exactly his size, but you know, hey. And that's all I got for right now. So I'll see y'all next turn.
I feel like
Half of
that's
your
what we're
turns
all
have
doing
been,
right
I'm
now,
just
is just
threatening.
prepping.
I'll see y'all next turn.
He's ready. All right, Sage. Back to the top.
Back to the
All right, so as an earth elemental, I can burrow through earth. So I'm going to burrow underneath him since he said that the lightning, like he showed the armor. I'm trying to go for the armor. So I want to go under and I want to grab his ankles and try and yank him down. And then I'm gonna get on top of him and start wailing on him and trying to get the armor.
Okay, so that's a lot of things. So let's say,
Tell me what I can do.
yeah, no, you can definitely burrow. And I believe Earth Elemental has what, blindside, or is it what do they call? Yeah, trimmering, right? Like, okay, so you're able to kind of locate where he's at. I need you to make a grapple check. So a strength, just a strength check.
Okay.
Against
Do I get
his.
advantage on strength with the aura or no? Okay.
You might have strength checks for your.
They're all saving throws. You get that.
Yeah, very high strength. Oh, that's a natural 20, so that would be a 33.
33, yeah. So you're able to pull, you're able to grab and like pull him down and yank him down, and he is,
It doesn't matter which ones.
yeah, he is essentially grappled by the earth elemental. So you kind of have him like pulled down and pinned for the moment.
Is that my whole action?
Yeah.
I also want
Yeah, you can't attack
I
and
wanna
grapple.
show, like,
Unless you have a grapple, you grapple takes your attack action.
Um,
I'm gonna knock that bitch over.
My hooves.
How far down is he pulled into the sand?
so he's not pulled into the sand, she just pulls him to the ground. So
Okay.
like
Oh, so he's,
he's not burrowed with her.
Okay.
That would be too
because I just
difficult.
didn't know if he was actually, like, are you considering him prone or is he just?
He's grappled, yeah, so he's like prone right now.
Okay, okay. Cool.
He's prone.
It is his turn, so what is he
Gets
gonna
up.
do? What is he
Beat a 33, bitch.
I mean, you would have to re-roll.
No.
Actually, he doesn't need to.
Oh.
He's going to,
Take a legendary action.
well, it's on his turn. He can't take a legendary action on his turn.
Is this round?
But he's going to,
How much of an asshole do I want to be? That's what that
Oh,
is.
no.
That's what that is. How much of an asshole do I want to be?
he's gonna look at you and he's going to dispel magic for your, oh wait, no, your wild shape.
Wild shape. He's gonna try it because he doesn't know.
Yeah, he wouldn't know. So he is gonna try, it's not gonna work.
I'm gonna throw him in his face.
And then he's gonna use his movement to try to get up. So I need you to make a strength. That's a 17 on his end.
24.
Yep, so he's still grappled down with his movement. And then I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I counter spell that?
It's a realm action, or it's a layer action.
So we have advantage, right?
Yeah.
So you're
I'll
level
save it goes
21?
away for it.
Yes, sorry,
Yes.
sorry.
I'm not gonna.
As long as I'm alive.
So if the earth elemental can't be petrified, poisoned, unconscious, or exhausted, do I still need to?
Yes. This is a wisdom save, it's not an effect. Motherfuckers can still get spelled though, you know, he's still getting that spell on him.
Yes.
Don't think
I'm
about it.
Good roll.
I can't, I got a roll of 20.
14.
Oh,
22.
oh,
24.
oh,
17,
oh,
15.
oh,
We didn't
30
make it.
again.
Zeris.
We got a cold hard 11.
All right, so you got 30, right?
I got 30.
You got 30. So you,
I think all of us failed.
I got 22.
yeah, you and you. So the four of you, somebody roll a d6.
I'll do it. Let's
Avoid
not-
the six,
yeah, no,
it's
no.
cold.
1.
5.
Do y'all want to take the 1 or the 5?
Okay, go ahead.
We already did 6, so.
Where are you wild shape into?
Let's just do 5.
Double damage.
Just do-
Let's do 5.
5. Cool. So, oh, this one's my favorite.
Oh,
You guys, same thing.
Take it
You,
back.
you kind of like look around for a second, and then after you guys blink, you're seemingly trapped in this hedge, and you see this, 10, 15 foot tall bush. And you look around, there's kind of like a slim opening that you can walk between. There's another tall bush. You start walking through, you don't see anyone else that you just were around. You get to the end of this like corridor or tunnel. You look left and right, and you can go either way. You're stuck in a maze.
Oh.
I need everyone. Oh, no, again, same fucking thing. You already rolled. You all take 36 psychic damage.
Y'all, I'm just gonna die from this terrain stuff. I can't. There's nothing.
You have the potion.
She can't go past
Yeah,
the save.
yeah.
and all of you are stuck in that maze. Wrath, next up.
Yeah, okay. Can't do that for everyone, so,
How much you said?
Yeah, please.
30.
38 or 36?
I put
Okay, yeah, I was like, I don't remember whatever I said. 30 something.
So I'm gonna take my bonus action and activate the, my blade singing, pull out my action blade,
Okay,
and then I'm going to, so he's still grappled, right?
yes.
So I will get advantage on my attacks. And for melee, I wanna like, he's pretty big,
Yeah.
I'm small, so I wanna land on his face.
Okay.
And,
You're about to teabag this man? Us, we are teabagging. Oh, no, again. Oh,
Hold on, just make sure.
It's not a super sweet 16.
birthday parties at all.
And then I'm going to take my 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright.
I thought they hate cups.
22 for the first hit.
Hits, yeah. His AC is 19, so
That's both of those hits.
just gonna get that out of the way now. He's big. It's not as hard to hit as some of the other stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Mumbling over there.
Yes.
You keep forgetting me.
It would give me.
49 points of damage.
Damn. What kind of
now,
damage?
Shit, I didn't separate that. So I would say 20 of that was physical damage.
Like slashing, bludgeoning.
No, I would say 30 of it was magical slashing, and then the rest would be cold because my is frostbrand sword.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big hit, big hit. Okay. Wrath, that's your turn. Zinro and then Rain. So Zinro,
I made the check at the beginning.
wisdom save with advantage.
Okay, we're on the Almira.
To do what?
I was wondering what plane we were on.
You're not playing.
23.
Pass.
Okay.
So you find your way out of the maze. And you
There's a little caterpillar right
Yeah.
before I left. Hello.
You come to and you see Wrath now on Mezgul's face. Just
By nature of what I just experienced, I look around and see if there's anybody else still in that trance, and it's just Cora
yeah, Cora, Rain, and Zaris.
and there's. Do I? That was my whole action to save, right?
Yeah, so to save would be the action.
I was taking a bonus action to think like through real quick. Did I think that was a charm or possession, or could I make that kind of judgment call here?
Yeah.
Wait, is it charmed?
Well, I think you're looking for that, and like that would be charm against sleep for magical essences. But I'm trying to see if like a protection from or.
I don't have it listed as any particular like effect like that, but I would say charm would be the closest
Okay,
thing to
it's
it.
charmed.
I'm making that up right now. Yeah, we'll say
Well,
it's charm.
I was just saying it's not if it's a layer action, it's not necessarily a spell.
Yeah, so it's just like an effect of being in this space.
So if I can't be charmed per se,
As a double figure.
Okay, like I said, this isn't a charm
That's
spell.
what I was saying,
I'm just saying if you
I don't
had
know
to
if charm
classify it
or
as
something.
something, I'd say it's closest to being charmed because you're not being taken over. You're not being. He's just essentially moreover what he's doing is creating an illusion so intense that you think it's real. You're not like actually in a trance. You can move, but your brain failed and you don't understand that you're in a different place, right?
Well,
Like
You
it's hard
can't do what I was gonna do because otherwise I'd lose the thing that I currently have, which is helping us anyways, and that's the best effort I can help for you, but you can't make it up quick, so.
let me see. Hold on.
That would be my turn, and I guess bonus action, I'll cast, if I do this creature within range. No, spiritual weapon is not concentration, so I'll do spiritual weapon in a second. Actually, we'll just do 3rd level, and then I'll attack with it.
I actually am gonna say that it's a charm. I'm gonna say it's a condition would be charm. So if you are immune to charm through like features of your race, or if you rage, then we'll say that charmed is not possible for you. Because yeah, that would be the best thing. It would be still a condition. It's not necessarily an effect, but it's definitely a condition. So yeah, we'll say, yeah, we'll say you still take the damage because I just made this up now, but moving forward, the charm won't affect you. So we'll say you still need to pass your check to get out of this first one, but after that. I forgot who was up.
It was me. I was a bonus action. I'll do spiritual weapon at 3rd level.
Okay.
Attack him, because that's a bonus. So I can do that. I'll take a it's natural 1, so fuck all. But it is there, and you know it's fine.
He's ready to go.
It takes
So it is there, which is really important because he's going to do a legendary action to teleport.
Oh, you know how inconvenient it is to move a spiritual weapon? Can I cover for that?
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
I will burn a 5th level spell slot to
teleport's a big.
I think I saw. I might still have to roll.
I was like,
I might still have to roll, but I'm saving my 7th level for. worst case
Yeah, I
scenario.
know teleport's a 7th level spell, so I think you're going to have to roll on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Chill out, dude. Chill. Chill.
Oh, okay. So I have to roll if it's above of the 5 anyway. So I'll still cast it as a 3.
Yeah,
It's
might
still
as well.
same DC.
Yeah, the DC is still going to be 17, I believe.
17 plus 9 is
26.
26.
Yeah, so
So
can you put him back down? I don't want to stand up again.
Grapple, bitch.
So yeah, you guys see him, you kind of see him start to do that familiar like teleport motion and zap him.
Ooh,
say,
I don't know what's happening.
just
Get over here.
fuck that.
Okay. Awesome. Love that. And then Rain and Vitra.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting ready.
What happened?
You have advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage. You just roll once.
He's grappled.
No.
No, she's trying to get out of
For
the
wisdom,
trailer.
I'm trying to get out.
Much better.
19
Plus
plus
what?
1,
Oh.
20.
Damn it.
What was the
It's
total?
technically
21.
I'm,
She got a-
yes, I'm,
the 19
but
plus
I'm
1.
not currently in, I'm Wall Shapes.
I thought you.
You still keep your
You
still keep your
keep your
stats.
mental
I thought
stats.
it was a stat of this.
No, the only
That's
one
if you're
is-
polymorphing. You still use your stats.
No, you rolled it. You rolled it.
You rolled it.
You rolled it. Add your druid.
Thanks.
19 plus whatever your.
But I wouldn't have been trying to the first place.
Hey, if you don't know how to play your character, you can't get mad at me.
So to be fair, he is giving you the charm thing, so
Yeah,
it's kind of
fucker.
like, yes.
I'm not saying if I
It's all right.
rolled it, but I would have.
I am a benevolent dungeon master.
I wouldn't have been trying to the first place.
So when
That's okay.
you're in wild shape, you keep your mental stats, but you take the physical stats of what you're
That's the
transforming.
best of both.
Polymorph, you take the entire stat block.
That's why polymorph are dum dums.
Unless you transform into something that has a higher
Wild shape is cool.
total.
It's like the only reason people take Circle of the Moon Druid. It's like no
Wild shape
reason.
is boss.
It's turned to a-
Cool. So that was your action, right? You saved. You still have a bonus action, and you have movement if you choose to use it. But you made your way out of the maze.
Not a maze.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna take my. bonus action for watch it. He's really small. I'm gonna hide behind stairs.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, he's tall and double sized right now, so he's like extra big.
I don't want him to see me.
Okay, Vitra and then Cora.
I'm gonna try my staff again.
Oh, that was almost an natural. Okay. Damn
You
it.
have
But I do have
advantage.
advantage on that one, okay.
Advantage on all of these. He's prone if it's melee.
Does a 20,
Wait, so this would be for
Are
your.
three hit?
Are you hitting or are you trying to break free of the thing?
I'm not-
Yeah,
Oh,
she's not in the thing.
I'm hitting him.
Sorry, there was a lot you just said there. Can you say that again?
22, does it 22? No, 32 hit.
And you went around confused.
All right, that was,
As I said earlier, the 19 is the AC. And actually, it's down to 17, I believe, because he's flanked. So it's not hard to hit him right. Not hard to hit him here with advantage and lower AC.
Yeah, everybody should be taking advantage.
Is he grappled right now?
Yeah, he's grappled.
So wouldn't it be an auto hit?
We're not supposed to advantage.
it's advantage.
No, he's not. It's not like unconscious. Still have to hit him. I mean, if you chop wood, you can still miss it, even though it's sitting there still, right? Like
He's a little bigger than wood. All right. I'm just-
We're gonna break through the armor, gonna break through
18
the
points of
skin.
damage, and then I'm gonna do my 30 of those.
Okay.
23. Does 23 hit?
Still 19.
Oh, sorry, 19. Sorry, 19.
Mhm.
My bad. All right, great, that one hits too. Boop, boop, boop. Right. 9. 28 points of damage.
All right. He says, "Ow."
Oh.
Cora,
So 46 total.
and then Xeris. You'll be up after that.
Okay. Hey. Doing? How you doing? See, making your rounds.
Yeah.
How'd it go? You look positive. You look
What you got for me?
that's gonna be 34 points of psychic damage and still stuck in that maze. You cannot figure it out. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I know.
You feel frustrated.
You're not telling me twice.
Also, that's the end of your turn,
Well,
so
can I take a potion at least?
no, you're in a trance.
You can't take a potion at all.
She's
Can I do
her
it?
body's like this right now.
Trapped in his mind.
Am I able to do any spells or anything?
You can in your illusionary mind that you're making up. You're in a dream, right? You're
Right.
essentially in a dream right now. So like you can do spells, but they don't do anything.
So I can't do like blink, which will take me to the ethereal plane. Ooh.
No, what's the components on Blink?
VRS.
Yeah, so you can't verbal or somatic because your body's like this.
Okay.
So I mean that's why I was like the condition would still like be charmed because like you're like
It's like you're in a dream where you're running away from something.
exactly. That's
Like,
exactly
you're not
what
really moving in real life.
this spell is one I made up called Daydream for that exact reason.
Just so y'all know, I feel like a 1 right now.
One I like a bunch. I could get you out, but then everybody would.
Okay.
So that's
After your turn, he's gonna take a legendary action.
I think it's for your.
And he's gonna try to teleport again. He's gonna try to zap out of there.
Right, well, I was very excited. I can't stop it.
Is there any attacks of opportunity as a reaction?
No, it's not what it-
But I'm really fast.
Behind you.
Oh, please.
Oh, that is cool.
Yo,
How did
yo,
you get
scamp.
over, you little rascally rabbit?
Unlike the Leviathan, his legendary actions aren't as cool. He only has like 2.
He's only keeping one of our party members trapped.
I mean, yeah. That's cool. Very smart,
Uh,
intelligent ones.
Roll better.
I can't, you try getting
And
that.
then when you created the character,
Xeris. All right, make a wisdom save with advantage.
So if I do that, it uses the action, right?
Yeah.
Can I just get frustrated and rage?
Do something.
Please.
Yeah. Raging doesn't require any components.
Cool, because that's a bonus action, so I'll rage.
Yep. So you rage, and if you rage, you become back into
I'm so fucking
hyper
tired.
focus. As when you're raged, you can't be charmed, and you focus in, and you see
Man, I
he's gone.
suck.
He's gone. Sorry. Rage doesn't require like a spell or anything. And so you like focus in, and he's gone. He's not in front of you anymore.
So I'm still angry. Now, hear me out.
I'm confused.
Is there another one that's in a trance right now?
Cora.
Like in eyesight, if you were looking at my character distance, would I immediately, within a couple seconds, notice that she was in a trance?
Maybe, but there's 4 of her.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
all we'll be doing the same thing.
Hey, I got 4 attacks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just start swinging.
Wait.
I'm gonna knock her out. We're gonna get her out of this trance right now.
Oh.
He's going with the damage.
Okay,
So technically, I have to roll for that to see if you hit.
I was gonna say, yeah. Are you gonna hit the right one?
I got 3 attacks. So
Oh, that's not right. Oh, that's not right. So. Yes, it is heavy. I'm just gonna say-
We have a lot of friendly fire in our fights. We
Yeah.
have a lot. So yeah, you're able to hit her.
I'll go. I mean, how hurt are we talking? Is she already like pretty hurt?
Yeah, pop me on the head. Don't go too hard.
I'll go fist then.
Just
Yeah. With the same reverberation that just caused. Yes.
yeah. Cool.
Well, I'm down.
Clocked. Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's gonna need to be rezzed. So
conscious. But that attack would be your action. Do you want to do any movement? Obviously, you turned around to see her. So once you turn around to see her, you're gonna see Mezzy, right? Mezgul's behind you now. So
yeah,
definitely.
that's okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
He teleports back.
Saj. Actually, sorry. Before your turn, you guys hear that shriek again.
Oh,
And a familiar winged
yeah, I knew he
beast,
was gonna come back.
Calvaxis, who was called to assist. Who was called to assist in the fight with Alcarante.
Why would you just
Just pop me down. Just take the little dicey away.
Comes back
Just give it back to me.
and comes back and lets out a very loud shriek, and he's gonna roll initiative. He just rolled, so he'll be in this next turn of initiative.
You get 1 round of looking at him.
Actually, he did not roll good initiative, so there'll be a lot of looking at him. He's not just so I mean he's down at 12, so he's after rain. So we got a little bit. But Sage, you're up.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna try burrow again.
Oh, try to burrow him again. I thought you meant like turn into a dragon. I was like, you're gonna call Calvaxis? I was like, that's kind of his move, but go for it, you know. What's the range on your burrow?
30 feet.
I don't know if that's quite close enough.
So you were here.
Yeah, it's gonna be close.
1, 2,
True that.
1, 2. She'll make it right here in front of him. I don't know if she'll make it
That's
higher.
fine. Yeah, it's close enough.
Okay. All right. Let's see if I can bring him down again. 16.
Had 17 on the die, so he's
All right.
gonna pass with like a 24.
Thank you.
It is his turn now. Wait, you don't have any bonus action or anything as a elemental, right? So he's gonna learn his lesson. And he's going to. He's gonna hover.
He's like, no, we're
He's
gonna
gonna
do
hover.
that.
And
What else is he gonna do?
well, that was just his movement to hover, right? So now he's going to. All right, he's going to fly in and try to attack the elemental, like right in front of him, kind of swoop down. He has 4 claw attacks. So, well, it's like with the chain. So 22. Nope.
Who's he getting?
The element, so Sage. The
They're
one
all
that keeps
just-
fucking pulling him down. I
they're
literally
all
rolled
just-
3 22s and then one like 14. So I think the 14 misses, right?
Were you
Yeah,
rolling
14
dis-
misses, but the 22 is
Were
there.
you rolling on disadvantage at all?
I was
Oh.
not. I was not. Oops. Okay, so the one that missed already, that one
Nice.
missed. I'm gonna re-roll these 3. Natural 1. So 2 miss. That actually got better. So that's a 26. So still. And that last one's another 14. So he only hits with 1.
And then each time you do it, each time you hit, you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Why?
Because if you hit, you do a Constitution saving throw, and if you fail, you get blinded until. the
He's
last
not a fiend.
the fiend one. I think the fiend and all that was just a side trait.
It said, in addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an
Oh, okay.
affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with brilliant light, must
Okay,
succeed a
so
con
I
save.
maybe I was
say
thinking
he's
it's a
a
fiend. No, he's.
He's like, hey, we're gonna applause.
Mm-mm.
But the disadvantage is the main. component.
Yeah, disadvantage definitely helping because wow, he just missed all those. So you take 1 hit, and that's one of these days. Never used D12, so it's you. Yeah, right. It's 22 points of magical slashing damage as his chain. You guys hear the links kind of clack together. It's like slashes into you like a whip. That's it. So that's his turn. Everyone who's not conditionally able, I need you to roll wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I don't have to. Look at me.
You deserve a break.
I mean,
God.
I think this is gonna be the downfall of this game right now for me.
This would say stat because
I know.
damn it.
25.
Good,
Oh, 24.
good,
19.
bad,
29.
good.
Oh.
Sarah-
Doesn't need to. He's raging.
Fuck.
He's raging.
It's all right. My next action.
Roll a
I can-
d6.
Okay.
If you roll
By
a,
my lonesome.
Yeah, if you roll a 5 or a 6, reroll.
1.
Oh.
You get to split the other one.
Yay.
You get to
So excited.
you kind of re-envision that demonic hellscape that you walked around for 3 years. It's back, but it's hotter than a Texas summer day. It is just it is increasingly getting warmer. It's like someone had turned up the level in the sauna and it's like broken. It keeps getting hotter and hotter.
It's
And-
really my nightmare right now.
Mhm. It's like your like car's out of AC, like your AC's broken in your car and it's like 110 degrees.
Well, sure to know that.
And you get
I
into
don't know
the
that.
you get into the vehicle and just like the seats are hot and everything's hot. Yeah.
So you can't roll your windows down, so.
My biscuits are burning. My biscuits are burning.
And you take 54 fire damage.
Wow.
That's about as much as you can possibly take. So 54 fire damage. And
Sweet.
you're stuck in this hellscape.
That's all.
Gotta
Been
concentrate.
there, done that. Why?
Okay. That is
I can go through
Yeah.
all 6. Does he have to keep
Danny,
doing it?
I'm paying for the cabinet right now. I'll send you the yes. Thank you.
Wrath.
Here. He's no longer being grappled.
Someone wants to kill me, that's the nice.
I can't do healings.
I'm not a healing wizard.
So
Don't provide life
I will. So how high in the air is he right now?
Oh, maybe like 10 feet. He's not very high, actually.
Okay, so is he, if I got behind him, is he still being flanked by the elemental? Or is he too
He's
far?
not flanked by anyone right now.
Alright. Or no, would I then flank him though, if I went around him?
No one's on his level to provide any sort of flanking benefit.
Okay. Um. So I will fly up to him.
Okay.
Up to this side of him. Okay. And I will hit him with, because I can do one cantrip and one. Or I can do two cantrips and then attack. So.
Yeah.
28 for the first hit, 22 for the second.
Are these 2 hit or are these damage?
So 2 hits for it. The first hit is Booming Blade, which is a cantrip.
Got it.
So it's both with my main weapon.
Yeah, both are gonna hit them.
So it's 19. Okay, 26 for the first hit, and if he moves 5 feet willingly, he takes another 3d8. Just to keep it in mind.
How does that work with teleporting?
It just says if he willingly moves 5 feet or more, then he takes another 3d8 damage. That's all it says.
Yeah, I think teleporting gets around that, right? Because he's not moving. He just pops up in a new location.
I'm like, yeah, it's up to you.
I feel like that's the DM is in the system here.
So that was 26 for the first hit.
Uh-huh.
This is a regular hit.
He's doing great.
20 points for the next hit, and then I will do.
Yeah.
And then I'll finish
It'll
with.
be on.
And then it's all kind of, and how it goes is like I'll slash him once, and then he's surrounded by thunderous energy, so it's like the electricity is more prominent. Then I'll slash him one more time, and then as I back away, I'm gonna put my wand and do Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost? Okay.
Yeah, to kind of slow him down. That's a natural 20. So that would be
What's your total HP?
3d8, would be 24.
With or without your additional element.
Well, you still get the additional right now. So what's the total with the additional?
33 points of damage.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
Dead.
He was dead after the first hit, but you were in it. I was letting you keep going.
Mezgul's dead.
Mezgul's dead?
I'm thinking in his physical
You-
form, maybe go.
You do this final slash, and then you go to hit him again, and then you go for the Ray of Frost. And as you do this, you just see like these glowing cracks appear in his skin. And as you do, just his entire body, everything just dissolves and disintegrates. And as you do the Ray of Frost, he just, and you see like thousands of pieces of shattered Mezgul just
No fucking
disappear
way.
behind him.
Where's the armor? The armor shattered too?
Everything disintegrates and shatters.
Is that supposed to happen?
What on
Oh,
dragon?
no, that ends my
Just
turn.
look
So,
up dragon.
Can you use the right across the dragon?
no, all my attacks are from that.
Nature's gonna yell, "You son of a bitch," to Mezzy as he dies.
And the physical form of Mezgul is destroyed.
So kind of a bitch.
You fucker.
No, physical form.
Okay.
I mean,
In his current state, he's no longer here.
Until another one shows up in my side.
I know. Whatever, we've killed this one before. Oh, well, we got close there.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Sinra.
I saw that and I knew that he said that he had Ombri's soul on his armor. is no longer there.
He technically never said that. He
Okay.
said, I have her soul. That's what he said. Or her soul is mine.
Okay. And the dragon wasn't like, oh shit. It was like, and I was like, hey guys, we're cool, right? Like, he still looks angry at us.
I mean, yeah, he's still a red dragon. They just pissed all the time.
I'll go ahead. And
He keeps
do
getting
this.
called in, and his bosses keep dying
He keeps
as soon as
dying.
he gets there. Like,
Maybe let me in on that a little earlier. What was your total HP again?
121.
Okay, so I heal you for 62. He's my divine healing. Channel divinity is what I'm looking for to heal
I always
her.
imagine his healing is like a skull that just floats and like.
I like the idea of it being like the black smoke that like gets into your nostrils and like filters in through your mouth and all that.
Black
Yeah,
eyes, just like I want to be.
feels weird. Yeah, but
gross.
brings you back to that. Assuming it works, not that she died in a different realm or anything. Does it actually heal her?
Who are you? Oh, Cora? Yeah.
Cora,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
There you got that.
When he dies, am I still in my scared state? Am I charmed?
No.
I
Yeah,
can't?
yeah, you're back.
I'm out.
You're
And then I will, my action for that, I'll just bonus action move my spiritual weapon, which is close by. I think I'm within 20 feet, because that's where it was earlier. And I was gonna smack the dragon with it.
Because man with his cane. Get off my line.
Yeah, it's 20 to hit. And then
Come back.
No more domain issues for me.
16 points of rage
Yeah.
damage,
Y'all have no shit.
or 16 points of force damage is what that.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Hey, you've been a barrier. He's hit you with things, so he hasn't hit us with
I don't,
things.
That might
I don't
grab-
think that is actually what
By,
happened.
it'll be the end of my turn. I'll go
You've
down
been
and
so
start to
helpful,
grab
Laura.
it.
How much total you
I'm
do?
here for more.
16
Yeah.
force.
I feel morally supported.
You're welcome. I just think they'll feel better about themselves.
Kneel down and start to work on maybe grabbing her.
She felt like me for a split second, and then she realized how fucking shitty it was.
Wait, so do we not have to do that?
Yeah, when you're talking.
I still have a lot of it.
Okay, I was making sure.
Yeah.
Once you do something with it, then.
If I just lose concentration, because
Right,
which is
yeah.
why I did bring her back, because I had to break my concentration with particular people.
She's good.
But I'm
Yeah,
not.
you said to kill her.
How big is Calvaxis? Like, is he gargantuan? Is he huge?
He's huge.
Huge,
He's huge.
He's absolutely huge.
huge.
Thank you for voting for me, Tony. I know you're going to the next election.
I definitely did not, and I will not.
I don't know if you know this, but you already have. It's what's amazing. about it.
No, that's not how it works.
Why is there never anything difficult in intelligence when it comes to battle?
Check,
Yes, please.
that's what intelligence is.
Plus 10.
Because in the middle of battle, you're not like, I've been shot with an arrow, what should I do? Says here to dress the wound. Well, I didn't bring my evening wear.
Okay. Rain.
And then come back. Alright. I'm gonna like ambush the dragon, like when he's like surprised. No one coming. Is there a way for me to do
You're
that?
right in front of him.
Yeah. I know, so I get.
You know, I'm here.
Do you still look like me?
Yeah, it's sick. Oh, but you're not in front of me, you guys have to get together.
Oh, so we just saw like 4 beakers.
Two beaches.
Two beaches.
Wow.
And 4 chorus.
I was thinking of-
Yeah,
Oh,
four
no,
chorus.
I was thinking
no.
of 4.
I think they go away after you
No,
die.
they're gone.
Yeah, just 1 chorus.
We took it away, they're over there.
Yeah, I did take one.
Yeah.
2.
Just price tag.
No, you cannot.
Are you still doing pacifistic here? Or-
I'm not a beer, so like, if I can.
So it doesn't count if you hit him as a doppelganger, right? Because it's actually just Vitra hitting him. So you can hurt him, right?
She just said be the best you can be. She didn't say don't hit dragons.
No. I can-
Didn't say don't hit dragons.
I'd say you were the
She's on
the
the
best
pacifism
version
right
of
now.
you if you hit a dragon.
Yeah,
That's the best
version
version of you to me.
Is to look like somebody.
I'm gonna dress up, I was just gonna. What do you do?
You gotta keep fries.
Let Adam enjoy some of your nuts.
For once.
No, baby. Been working on that.
Oh, good man.
Salted or unsalted, he wants some.
Okay, I'm gonna move
So you can move on with something?
right here. I'm gonna reach spots.
Ooh, yeah.
Where are you?
Right
Next to
you.
Nietzsche.
Just on the other side of the camera. from here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait.
Surface level fonts of Calvaxis are.
Not again.
Violence.
What am I doing here?
Service level.
Fuck it.
Go home.
I'm hungry.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not persuasive.
Go somewhere else.
You're not talking to it. What do you mean? On your turn, you can be as persuasive as you want. Now that you're not in a, dream state.
Constantly, apparently wanting to sleep all the time. Didn't know it.
This is his turn next, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. it is.
Yeah, is there anything else you're doing? Sorry.
No, 'cause I can't surprise talking.
Okay, sorry.
Speed.
Sorry that you're right in front of him. What do you want me to do?
I was about to try hiding in there, and they didn't see me coming.
He's
But I
gonna
know.
see you coming. Dragons are smart. Dragons are like smart beings. Like they can.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. It is Calvaxius's turn. I need
Leave.
leave.
You just said you didn't know what you're doing here.
I
Leave.
pretty
We're
much-
having a meal.
I pretty much need everybody.
Even Wrath?
Yeah, Wrath wouldn't be in the cone.
Going to cover over.
I'm
six.
technically guarded by Zareth.
He's actually gonna back up a little bit to get the perfect range here and just.
You're such a dick.
Great.
And then everyone make a dexterity saving throw, please, with advantage. Not you.
With
Does
advantage.
Zareth not cover me?
Well, it is a cone. It's not a line.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. You backed up. I just don't know how still far it goes.
I mean, I don't think so because you're probably flying higher than what that thing is showing.
I
So,
mean, I was gonna fly up with Mezgul
Yeah.
wherever he was at.
so yeah, everyone except for Wrath, give me a Dexy save.
Well, not where I was at.
With advantage.
For narrative sake, I take my shield and put it in front of
Mhm.
Maria, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna help because I'm able
Roasted marshmallows, but yeah.
to fail.
Did you say?
What?
Did you say with advantage or with disadvantage?
With advantage, you guys still have the thing from him that gives you advantage on all saving throws.
This doesn't help you.
Nope,
17.
nope,
29.
yes,
Isn't that cool?
yes,
Okay.
no,
15.
no. Saris?
This is away.
It's gonna be a
No.
little bit of a wait.
Yeah, we feel
So
like
everyone essentially, except for Cora, you still take half.
She's a rogue.
Oh, that's right. I keep thinking you're a wizard, but it's because,
If I was a wizard, I would be getting fucked up so much.
excuse me?
That's actually the opposite.
Wizards are the punching bags of every D&D party.
Unless you're a muscle wizard.
Anyways,
Sorry. So yeah, you don't take any damage. You're able to slip out of the way or hide behind,
fine.
hide behind there.
Perfect form.
And everyone else takes 69 fire damage.
Oh, I'm out.
You're out.
I'm out.
And you just, you hear, you feel like the crispiness of now Vitra on the ground just.
Into my life. We out again? Oh, we just out.
I'm out.
Sorry.
I feel offended. It's because I'm not very smart.
Yes.
Does Wrath remember Calvax as being alive? when he was
Wrath
in
doesn't
Taiwan?
know.
When he was in Taiwan? Does he?
It's a different question. You got to ask it as we, or I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I accidentally,
You would need to make a history check.
I'll
You
remember.
don't have just like constant access to his memories, so you have to like kind of tap into it.
Okay.
Zaris, you took
Why off camera, Trey? Why off camera?
you took 69 fire damage, but half because you're a
Nice.
fire buddy. So you took like 35.
said night.
You took 35 fire damage.
So I said, that's the sexiest stand. I said that every time. That's asexual. I would like to see that. Can you get-
But yeah, sorry to answer your question. You don't have like access to the memories. They kind of come to you, but you have to do like a history check or
Would that take an action or a bonus action?
bonus action if you're just doing like a check.
Okay.
But it would take a portion of your turn to do so. So I believe it's hey.
I didn't mean to. I know it's my turn, so.
What? All
I
right.
have to cut access.
Yeah.
You're done.
Vitri, it's your turn. Roll that death save.
9.
That's a fail. It's cool.
Can someone like move me out of the way of this fucking dragon? So
No, I'm sure dragons
Fire breath 2.
are like known for not being super like malicious or like chaotically evil.
I said I had a feeling I was gonna die in this.
Calm down, Bilbo.
Let's just discuss this. I was gonna die.
Oh, you're close.
I know. That's
Oh.
why I said someone fucking move me.
Mm.
My turn.
It is.
It's my turn, right?
It's chorus.
Yeah, but he does have
Does
legendary.
he-
No, you bitch! Don't do that.
He can do it at the end of anyone's turn and yours just happened.
I know you feel. What would you do though, really, in this situation?
You
Kill
would
me.
fucking kill her.
Yeah,
You
you
would.
would kill me.
Yeah, that's okay, we can bring you back.
Do what you need to do. It's just a game.
The most
I'm
success-
not like attached to anything in this game.
Hey,
Anything
bring
can
your own
happen.
game.
I'm gonna cry out of
You
this
can lie to us,
session.
but you can't lie to yourself.
We can bring you back.
I would, at this point, my guy would just be like, oh, just don't destroy the body.
Yeah, so Calvaxis is gonna take one of his 3 legendary actions. He's going to try to hit Rain and Vitra with a wing attack. So you guys see his like wings kind of expanding. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Just have advantage on
Oh, it's
this.
okay. So just give me two death. Death rolls.
Natural 20.
Good job.
Okay, so you'll take half. You're not knocked prone, but you do take half of. Oh, it's not what. It's
How much is, what's that it? What's that it?
It's 2d6 plus 8. That's not hard.
Yeah,
Um,
the wing stuff is not.
9,
hard.
17 points total. Yeah. Oh yeah. Half to 8. 9. Yeah, you round up, so it'd be 9.
So that 2 automatic fails for me?
It is 2 automatic
Okay.
fails, since you're not prone.
Okay.
And and you are still standing up, so you're able to kind of hold strong.
I'm dead.
Zaris,
I'm dead.
Cora,
He did a
5
legendary,
seconds.
he did a legendary action. Hit me for 17 points.
Let's do that same thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. The dragons have true sight.
Certain levels of the video.
Does this one have true sight?
that's what you get for talking shit, Vitra.
Say son of a bitch.
Who's the son of a bitch now, Vitra?
Does this dragon have true sight?
You don't know. Wait, true sight? No dragons have true sight.
Oh.
True sight's like see shit. You mean like blind sight?
No, true sight.
Yeah, no, I don't think any dragons have true sight. True sight's like when you can see invisible people. That's like a
Right.
magical thing.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I don't think any.
True sight involves you seeing into the ethereal realm.
Yeah, I don't.
and
There may be like dragons that do that, but not that I'm aware of.
That's a 6th level spell.
Then invisible. And then
Where'd you go?
technically I still behind Zaris the whole time, so you don't never know.
Yeah, he had no idea you were there, which is even better to go invisible.
Yeah, now I'm gonna just
Just get out of cone
Yep.
range.
cone out.
Yeah, can you go ahead and move your little person over there?
Hey, can you move that little person over there?
How far are you going?
Just out the way, like 30 feet.
That good?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's fine.
That's about right. Cool.
That's fine.
Awesome. Next up, Zeres. Time to fuck up dragon.
That's pretty much all that I do is fuck up dragons. So
Oh, he's really done.
step 1, go to dragon.
Somehow get inside it.
Eat me, dragon. No,
I mean, hey, he is hungry. You can say, eat me.
if you won't take me through your mouth, I'll go through your stomach. So I'm gonna start slashing at the dragon.
Okay, go ahead.
So I just started slashing.
His AC is 19. It's actually just like the last one, so keep it consistent. Keep it
Yeah,
consistent.
well, I whiffed both.
But you missed?
Yeah, twice.
You know, this is about just as useful as theirs was in the last fight.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all were all upset I was gone, but I've done the same.
I mean,
But you do love fighting things underwater, so I don't know. You would have liked it.
You know, I will say I've done worse this time because I punched Cora in the face. So,
actually, I'm not. Really
That's the only damage I think you've done in the
and it's a
fight.
-1 at this point. I've at this point given damage to the enemy.
You're better than me.
All right.
Strive hard.
That was Zeres, right? So it's back up to the top. Sage.
I am going to go ahead and drop my earth elemental because it has like 5 hit points left anyway. And I'm gonna polymorph into a white dragon.
Polymorph in a white dragon, huh?
Yeah.
Please don't kill me.
Well, yeah, because
Do you just want?
Wait,
This is the closest thing I have. That's Wait, you said a white dragon?
Yeah, she said it right.
Actually,
Listen, we're in the photo negative realm. You
There's
just-
an operand creator who just created a new druid subclass, but the whole point is to use your wild shape to transform into a
That's
dragon.
Oh, well, that's really cool. Which one,
Like, and your dragon gets stronger as you level up. When you get like
Yeah.
14, you actually become a huge dragon.
Oh, really?
And, yeah.
Is that for Timmy? You don't see this because this is for a different fight, but
You pick a type. And
I saw it because I saw it from my
Your
first-
form of the dragon.
this is, you don't see this, but it's the closest thing I have to a white dragon. It's one of my favorite things I think.
That's really cool.
That seems like it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure did.
And a lot of fucking heads.
Is that head thing that they fly for you?
No, that was a whole different one.
Oh.
That was a different Hydra. This one,
This is next campaign.
no.
Is it this campaign?
Maybe.
When he says to act like you don't see this, I mean, it's a precursor, it means it's kind of come up.
All right, Sage. Now you're that bitch.
Then I'm gonna use my movement to go after him. Like, think like, you know, when, like, using the wings and like swinging forward with the legs. And,
Mhm. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
imagine he has wings, but yeah.
yeah.
Okay. But polymorph is an action, so you actually can't attack on this turn.
Oh, never, yeah, okay.
So you get up in his face though,
What's
Yeah.
up, bro?
and it's like Jurassic Park 3 when all the fucking dinosaurs are fighting like the whole movie. Okay. Go on. Wrath.
So I will turn around. And, copying Sage. I will use my last sorcery point and quicken polymorph to do it as a bonus action, and I will transform into a form of a tagalon.
Mhm.
But I won't attack him. The action. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna say in like a dragon voice, "Obey the firstborn," and I'll try to push him down.
This is the only one I have,
That's
which is not to scale.
She's
That's
like,
fine.
"God fucking damn it, quit turning into
I only have so many
I feel
dragons.
like at this
See how long
point,
it
he's
takes to
gonna have to
do this?
purchase some more, just
Yeah.
due to the fact that y'all.
Yeah, but then in the next campaign, nobody's gonna be a dragon, so.
You say that.
That's
Yeah,
not true.
they pop up when you think in this game for some reason.
Dungeons and, again,
But so yeah, I'll go up to him and I'll kind of like unfurl, "Obey the firstborn," and
Okay.
try to intimidate him.
Are you gonna use like your frightful presence?
Yeah, I don't think I can do that as, because I don't know if we get full access to the stat block, but I was just gonna try and intimidate him as
Okay.
a form of antagonizing.
Yeah, make a either intimidation or persuasion. Yeah, either one.
Whichever's strong.
What, man, did you see that little guy go?
Oh well, look at that little child. Holy shit.
Did you say with advantage or without?
I did not say with advantage.
I was about to say, he hasn't made any attacks. Did he make an attack against her? When he killed her? No, this is fun.
That's a dirty 20.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was-
All right. Zenro, and then Rain.
I can help you later.
That's fine.
Yeah,
We already did.
Help me later.
Plus, I don't know if you know, but my daughter's dead right at my feet.
Yeah, he did tell us.
He did tell us that, she would get first dibs
It's not great.
for some reason.
But I am pretty annoyed by the situation.
Me too. Pretty annoyed.
I mean,
In the
let's
afterlife.
get real here, you know.
What do I see when I die? Can you
I'll get to
tell me
that. I'll get to that.
Ooh, fuck.
We're in combat, so we'll wait
Yeah.
until after. If y'all win.
Really.
Once it gets to like my turn, then you can start telling me.
Yeah.
Give me bits and pieces.
I have to give the illusion that you guys, somehow
Like Ruth?
can't beat an adult red dragon, but
I'll just
I think you have a good chance.
Use my bonus action to attack a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Easy.
All right. Thanks. 14 points of force damage for that.
Okay.
And then I will use my actual action to. How far down is Xeris from this? initial order? He's sort of bottom, right?
Xeris is at the very bottom.
Okay. well,
Hey.
I'll just use my action to walk up to. I have a feeling. Obviously, a little bit more of a task. 10, 15. I will touch you. Raise dead. Which is, I just bring it back. It's just a different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He uses 500 gold of mine, or 500 gold pieces worth of the diamonds. So I take some diamonds and
Throw them at your face.
This is a pissed off killer right now, man.
I'm pissed off because you want,
He's like,
it's not your fault that she got here early, but the thought of it.
Did you try it on her?
he goes, take your fucking
With him
diamonds.
saying that I have her soul, it's a little bit more, you know what, yeah. I cannot cast that, because it takes an hour to do that, well, no, it takes, no, duration's instantaneous, sorry.
Hey man, pull together.
If you don't know your character by now,
Yeah, I mean,
you're the only one that knows what the
Like, you could just
value.
learn to fucking try it.
You know what, I don't do that because it does take an hour to cast, it's the duration it happens as instantaneous, but it does take an hour to cast, so I cannot do that to you right now. So I'll just use a spiritual weapon and
punch it up.
Say fuck future.
I guess that's about it. I'll heal you, who's hurt around me, everybody? You too?
No, your pain has stopped.
Okay, yeah, you're I'll do mass healing word on any group that needs it. So I'll just even throw in a little fourth level bit on that. And I will do- It's not a lot because it's targeted towards lots of people.
I say thank you, but I want to say it a little, so you don't get.
You get 9 points of healing for me, you two, and whoever else is hurt. Okay, so that's just us, and that ends my turn.
Must be nice to you, Brian.
Attacking is like so fruitless
It's all
for me.
earth and dragon, so yeah. We try 'em right now. He just looks funny.
Rain. I keep getting lost on where I'm at in the initiative. Every time I go back to the page, I'm like, wait, who just went? Okay, Rain.
Right.
Alright, yeah. What is it I shall do?
You want to be a dragon too?
Because my main character is about to die,
You know what? I'm
What
supposed to
kind
be
of
up
dragon?
close and personal, but I don't think that's gonna be real beneficial. Usually I do that personal, but, the dragons. The
just a bunch of leather and movement. Can't really get in there.
I'm gonna do a green dragon.
Okay.
You're a dragon.
Okay.
You sure you don't want to do a blue dragon?
Actually, I'd rather, should I do blue dragon?
Oh, great.
Oh, for the thing.
Because he.
Do blue dragon.
Oh, wow, that's perfect.
I mean, you can still say
See what
green
it
dragon.
says.
If
I
you
like
want, if
that
you want
one.
the green dragon, like, I don't know,
Maybe like a
power,
turquoise.
then you can still say green dragon, you just, wow.
Don't you remember?
Little old girl.
You're getting a little.
Yeah.
I don't remember her. She died too fast.
Alright, I'll make it savage.
Okay. Any bonus action or movement? Okay. Calvax's turn. He goes as he gets like kind of mushed by the black dragon form, which ironically is the smallest one on the table. So Calvaxis kind of looks back at you, like backing up at you, and in Draconic, you hear, well, those of you that are now dragons understand, but everyone else, they just
I've heard a
hear.
little bit.
He's been taking it. He's got a Rosetta Stone. He's got a little Rosetta
Read that
Stone.
book.
So you hear,
Duolingo.
yeah, you hear him say, "Father of fathers, I cannot fight you."
Can I respond? Or is it?
He's no longer
Combative.
combative. He looks up at you and he like bows his head.
Wow.
I'll kind of like stand up and unfurl and kind of.
I'm not standing up, I'm just being a space squirrel.
I say we still kill him.
If we're out of initiative, then I will. Okay, makes sense. I don't know what to say at that point. There you go. Away.
Away. Leave us.
Do you know where Mezgul rests?
Yes,
How far is it from here?
it is not here.
Where is it?
It's back on the material plane with his mother.
In what shape does he take?
He will have no shape. You've destroyed his shape. He will need to be reformed over time.
So he is incapacitated.
For now.
Oh, Wrath trying to act like big dragon. That's all right. Athena with Amalthea. Is there anything else we need to do here?
What else should we ask? It's a great opportunity.
So, what's it like being a dragon like that?
They have the touch and.
What is? Do you know the next step in the plan? Arrive.
No,
You just responded to Mezgul's call.
I do not live here. I live in the hells. I'm not a part of their plan. I respond when I'm called upon.
Return. Do not answer these calls anymore.
And he teleports
I
and he's
like that
gone.
last part, thanks.
Don't, we don't want to go anymore.
Put your phone on P&D.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Calvaxis is gone.
Let's revive one of your fucking dead members, please. Before we leave.
Yes, Ombre. Let's help Ombre. Let's. Oh my God. I almost forgot.
But I know you guys have to bring people back, so yes, I will piss off from you.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, no, we'll, yeah.
Do I want to go back to the original? Let's get, I'm just trying to.
Okay.
I
so
know. You guys all just
you can
turned.
play shift everybody's work bodies back, right? Because I used mine, so,
We're risking other people dying.
right.
Well, she's taking a few moments to like scratch the ground with her finger. Oh.
I look at the dragon.
Man, this is the worst spring break ever.
Wrath definitely comes out of the dragon like, oh my god, that actually worked! Oh god!
Good job.
Okay.
Sending us back.
Yeah, I am probably more back to my original self.
Do we want to revive your daughter on this plane?
Can we do that here, or do we take it back home?
And what about?
Yeah. If
I
we
will
can do
first-
that here.
I will first say that
I say,
Mezgul is incapacitated for the moment. We've destroyed his physical manifestation. And a remnant is with his mother. So Athena, not Athena,
I'm not here.
Amalthea. So, but I don't know how long that period of time would be. But I think we have removed child access from the
For the
equation.
sake of not having to commune with them, I guess I'll just try divine intervention, even though it keeps failing. I'll stand over, well, I'll grab her, kneel down, and I'll just think about what he said, where he has her soul.
Mhm.
And I'll say, your brother took something that doesn't belong to him. I want it back. 2.
You guys watch Zinro kind of like focus in as his
I'm so excited.
you see him focus in on his staff, and he just closes his eye sockets. He doesn't really have like
Yeah.
his
Like,
eyes are
get a
starting
little
to
hazy.
deteriorate.
Yeah. Kicked in is like, I want my
Um,
daughter back.
You find yourself walking through that familiar hallway with those loved ones and people from your past and present locked away. You get to the end where that familiar sconce, that fire pit is, and across from the flames, you see the hooded figure as Mezgul. And you repeat what you said. Your brother has something that belongs to me and I want it back. And he looks at you. He looks down in the flames. He looks back and says, does not belong to you. It does not belong to him. All belongs to me.
I spoke when I said it belonged to me. It was hers. You'll get it in due time. I'm asking you for one last favor. She was not meant to die at the hands of your brother. She throws herself into unimaginable tasks, thinking she could fix these problems, but I cannot sit here knowing that she is dead. I know she'll come eventually. You already have my soul as well as my life. Please let my daughter go.
Fate is a peculiar thing. I do not control what one does with their lives. Hers or any others. I asked you to build a following for me. Where are you on this initiative?
I spread some of the word around Reckon. some of those saw my own works with your help when we brought back Sage. True believers in your cause. It's going to take some time. Religions aren't built in a matter of days, months. I'm just one man, one body that you have at your disposal. And I will do that until time comes to a stop. I owe you that much. You have a believer, tried and true forever.
When would be an acceptable time for your daughter's death? You will outlive her in this body and the next. It will happen inevitably.
As long as it doesn't happen for when my memory is still of her. You understand?
No. You will never forget Ambri, Sakina. Never forget.
I will be able to deal with that fact when she is of old age. Outliving her is not my main concern. That is not what fears me. Is when she dies, when she is still have so much left in the world left to give. And maybe a bit take as she does.
I guess I'm concerned for you, Zimro. These delusions you have that your daughter would grow old in her field of work, with her skills, concern me. We do not control fate. Not even me. Not even my father.
So you would have me join her. You would have me watch her join the halls, my memories.
I would have you do what you promised me you would do. And I would fulfill my promise to you. And you would have Sakina and Ambri here for the rest of your days. Their souls will not wander aimlessly. They will be here for you.
So you want me to leave her here?
If you want her, you must go get her. She is being held by our mother.
I don't think has do I know who the mother is? Or it's not I couldn't think of what it was.
Luna?
How would your mother be holding my daughter's soul?
I don't believe she quite knows yet.
Then add another deity to the list that I must confront. So I cannot have her be lost. She needs to be back into the living material world, and if she dies again, then she will be with me, with you. And then I will come to peace with that.
Very well.
Not when your brother holds a ransom.
Thanks to you and your friends, my brother holds nothing. Fortunately for you. If it were up to him, you would never get her back. If it were up to me, you would. But it is not. You must confront Luna. Convince her how you have for me why you deserve that soul. And for soul's sake, keep the body protected. Don't let it rot like you.
As I assume he was talking about her body, obviously. As I stand up, sensing the end of the conversation, I'll just go. Your thoughts on Orion? Are you benign towards one of your own? Was he an evil? Was he a grace that maybe challenged the power structure of your father?
I believe Orion was confused. I think Orion was challenged by many. I don't understand evil the same way as you may, or the mortals might. Everyone does good and everyone does bad. One is not fully evil, one is not fully just. But the world would be a better place without Orion in it.
Well, then I prepare to meet Luna. Let me take on Orion. I'll turn and start walking.
You just hear like an echo behind you. You just hear, good luck. And you open back up your eyes and you see all of your friends just staring at you.
I'll kind of like brush her hair and kind of make it presentable looking at her. Just go. There's a lot more we're gonna need to do. Should just go home for the time being.
What do we need to do?
We'll have to find a way to convince Luna to let her go. She's with her.
Luna.
She's with her now.
Why? You can't do anything about this.
No, and as I'm like looking to see how bad her wounds are, I don't have gentle repose prepared, but I could always do that at a later time.
Ray of Frost.
You know,
Rigor mortis.
Keep it down,
Yeah,
as
that's a
I
phrase
did.
of the-
I don't even think that gentle repose is an option, is it? Which is weird. You think it
As a
is.
death cleric, you have gentle repose?
I'm a life cleric right now.
Oh, a life cleric.
But I basically, I'm very stoic as I already am, but I'm like, no, there's nothing I can do here. I can bring back Vitra, but it takes an hour to cast, so if we want to go back, I could take care of her.
We'll take care of the drug. I'll figure something out.
So are you taking that hour to prepare and cast the raise dead?
No, I think, well, it's up to them. I mean, we can teleport back and then be in the house for all this if we wanted to do that. Or outside the house if the spell doesn't work, obviously.
I can't find it. So.
I have everything. I don't think that's
Rain's gonna have to.
Cool. So you guys plane shift. I assume you're shifting with Vitra and Aubrey's body.
Yes.
Cool. You guys poof back into your house. Vitra, you're still dead.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Just wanted you to
Figured.
wanted you to understand.
We're home, but you're.
Why did that happen?
I bring you back first.
Oh, okay.
I usually like to do it once they're reviving you, so
Okay.
like you come back
Got it.
in that
Okay.
moment. So, you know, they're dragging feet.
If you guys are taking care of her, I'm gonna take Omri into my room presumably, and I'm gonna try to imagine like a cold box. This is fucked up, right? I mean, you told me to take care of my body.
Freezer.
Yeah, I need to put it in the freezer. Just try.
Jesus.
Well, it's cold. It's
Don't
cold.
be
There's
so-
another
it's
environmental
so-
thing.
So Krieger.
Over
Do you not have a properly raised yet or anything? I can take care of it.
We don't have anything, like,
Okay.
we have reincarnate, that's all we have. No.
No, okay. Well,
Throw me off the
sorry.
grave, no!
Yeah, that would be awesome. No, okay. I'll leave. I'll put her down in the grass.
One way to sever the connection of
Hey,
your
this
body.
is all happening quick, right? It's got to be within 10 minutes of this body being dead.
For raised dead, it's an hour or 10
No.
days. Oh, are you talking about for her specific?
No, I'm pretty sure it's. I read this. Maybe I read it wrong. Pretty sure it said 10 minutes. Oh no, 10 days.
10
You're good.
days, yeah. So no, that's why I
You got
wasn't
time.
fretting.
Yeah, Vitra can be dead for a while.
That's why I wasn't fretting about it. I put armor down.
If you're doing that, then I probably.
They can't fuck with your head if your head ain't
Yeah.
on.
Hey, you want hungry? You want to hit the shop?
I don't know how much Theo would let Sage help, but if he would, then
Okay,
Sage
can
would
you
probably
guys-
be trying to help with that.
If I see you're willing to help, I'll go take care of you. You wanna clean it up or something?
Yeah.
And then I would go over there and I would put the old diamonds together and shove them
Throw them in your face
nose.
again.
Yeah, shove them in your nose.
I just imagine Zero like, this fucking bitch had to die the same day as my dog.
Hey, you can't get his daughter back, he knows it.
But I've already, in my head, I've already got the way I res you is the diamond gets all cold, blacky, and then eventually crumbles into dust and the smoke from it gets in you. You awaken in the house.
A full demon.
Yeah. I guess
Black
that's
eyes.
that.
No. Yeah, so Vitra, as you look into the face of Calvaxis and the fire knocks you unconscious, you awaken in a field of emerald grass, just beautiful, beautiful blue sky. You see a pathway, like a walkway, that's just shimmering and gleaming. You get close and it looks like it's sand, but it's not. It's millions of individual diamonds that create a walkway, a pathway. You follow the path. Each step, it doesn't hurt. It's not painful or sharp. It's soft like sand. It's just, crushed diamond. You get to kind of this where the walkway starts to slim and narrow, and at the end, at the other side of this long field, you see this structure. It's a type of building, but it's the best thing I can describe it would be like a Parthenon, the pillars going all the way around the building, something you'd see in like ancient Athens. As you walk towards the structure and you get like first step inside, the entire structure illuminates from within, and sitting on a massive concrete chair, you see a man kind of slouched to the side just a little bit, kind of looks like he's kind of dozing off, and the lights come on. You see him. He looks down at you, and he's the image of what you remember seeing the last time you were in the Oniric plane,
Okay,
without the wings.
got it. So it's,
Mhm. He looks down at you. He says, "Well, this is unexpected."
I'm gonna drop down to my knees and give him a little bit of a bow and say it's unexpected for me as well.
Why are you here? Why did you die?
So there are these dice that we use. We were engaged in a battle against one of your children.
Mezgul.
Yes, and one of my friends defeated his physical form, but he had brought another being, a dragon, Calvaxis, and apparently
Not how. Why did you die? I thought you were stronger than this.
I know, yeah.
Did I not save a worthy child?
I don't want to be dead. It's not my time to be dead. I feel like I'm meant for something greater. I'm not meant to die now.
What are you meant to do, child?
Destroy Orion.
And how do you plan to do that if you can't defeat Calvaxis? He stands. He kind of walks towards you, and as he walks, it's
I'm
a
gonna bow my head a little bit.
as he walks, it's a visual effect. Because as he's sitting in this chair, he looks like a giant. He looks like a titan,
Mhm.
probably 100 feet
Yeah.
tall. As he stands up and starts walking down the steps, his body shrinks to closer to your size. He still stands probably around 6'2", 6'3",
still tiny.
but he's more humanoid in size. And as you're bowing your head, you feel a strong, firm hand on your shoulder. And he says, "Rise."
I get up. I still have my head down. I'm worried to look at. I'm sorry to have disappointed you. I didn't mean to. I'm new to this. I'm a bit overwhelmed.
I don't care.
Okay.
You've defeated much more difficult opponents than Mirian and Calvaxis. Alcaranthe alone was a feat that warranted you to be saved. If you're going to defeat Orion, or that bloody wife of his, you all need to be better. If you fail, everyone fails. If you allow him to come back,
Mezgul.
Orion,
Right.
your world, all the people in it, will turn to his. They will be slaves. They will be killed. I cannot intervene as I would like to. But he is close to coming back. Closer than you think. Time for action is now. You're not dead yet. Go back. Share the wisdom of urgency with your friends. Build an army and defeat them.
Is there anything that we need to know in order to have the upper hand?
In most armies, cutting off the head of the snake will defeat the morale of everyone fighting for him. This is not good advice for fighting Orion. Just defeating him does not stop Amalthea, does not stop Mirian from continuing to try and try again. You must exterminate all of them and destroy his phylacteries, his pieces, his parts. Something I was not able to do.
How do we destroy those pieces?
The answer to how to destroy his pieces, you already know.
Oh shit. Cool. My head's still bowed, but I won't disappoint you again.
He's gonna lean in and just like press this like his forehead to your forehead and say, "It's time for you to go back." And then you like look up at him, and as soon as you see his eyes are like sapphire, like almost like deep blue. His eyes flash gold, and you wake up, and Zinro's standing over you, pumping his fucking shadowy shit into you. Yeah, you got diamonds in your nose. You're like,
Diamonds are slow to make crack in the trench. My incense.
Yeah.
She's dead.
I instantly pop my head in front of you. How you feeling? Welcome back.
Okay.
You wanna lay down for a while?
No,
Myself?
no, there's no time to sit.
You wanna see it?
I'll pop you up.
I spoke with Soul. Orion is closer than we think.
We know exactly where.
He says we need to act now.
Let's go.
I like your spirit.
Yeah. I didn't do much.
you talk to the right person first.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get everyone else on the same page as you. I disappointed him quite a bit this last.
It disappointed me too.
Didn't you also die? at
No.
some point?
No, I was just unconscious.
Oh, what?
Doesn't count.
I don't remember everyone is, but
I
I assume everyone's scattered when they go.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, and I assumed that I was just like in my bed and Zeno was making me come back to life, and then
Yeah.
Cora knows
She's
me
always-
and
she's always-
Always there.
Of course, so I imagine I just told Cora this.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the war room.
I'm just gonna start yelling. Everyone, we have a message.
Zeris.
Oh.
Hold on. Make sure you can talk.
How we doing? We doing all right? Having a good time, everybody?
Zeris.
Yeah.
You hear the war bell, I guess.
I have a PTSD moment. I just fall out.
Yeah, and you go to walk out your room to go down to the war room, and your door does not open. It's barred shut. You look out your window, which overlooks the fighting pit, and there's suddenly a wall there that was open. Your room seems to have been turned into some sort of holding cell temporarily through magical means that you've never seen.
Wait, stop it.
That's his reaction when he opens the door. Oh.
Well, I already don't like doors. So I'm gonna summon my little axe.
It does not summon.
Oh.
Okay. I will then just
Oh, I'm used.
so
That was the perfect thing you could have done.
Then I will take one of the mini weapons I have on my wall and just start beating the door. I'm assuming nothing will come out of it, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, the door's like concrete now. It's just you guys hear it. You hear, yeah, he's on the second floor. He like
But
overlooks.
Zeris is so weird that we would just.
Yeah, you guys
not
think he's just
anything
training,
of it.
right? You just think he's working.
just training on my door.
So sad that he did no damage in the
Yeah.
last battle.
He's like, I can't even do damage on the wall. And after a few moments, you kind of frustration and rage, you go to grab another axe off the wall because you keep dulling these every time you hit it against the wall. You go to grab another axe, and there's a heat, a warmth inside the room. Elias, in a spectral form. He looks like Looks like a hologram from Star Wars. Force ghost. Not in a full form, because he's an actual deity, so he can't take form here. But he's in a spectral form. And you see him just standing there with his arms crossed, looking at you. What do you do?
I always wondered how I would handle the situation, how Elias would want me to handle this situation. So I'm gonna just like stand up to him.
Okay.
Like I'm not gonna bow or anything, but I won't lower my head at all. I'll just confront.
Mhm.
No fear.
Here.
You don't see his mouth move, but you hear in your head. You hear almost as if it's one of your own thoughts. It doesn't sound like a different voice. It sounds like you're talking to yourself through him, if that makes sense. Like he's planting the thoughts in your head, and you get and essentially you hear, I don't know if you need the weapon if you can't figure out how to use it.
Our gods are not happy with this.
My god's happy.
Yeah.
It came out way more harsh than I meant, but I'll take it.
Yeah. Mine sounds like you'd be harsh.
Yeah. He's like that 5-star general, just
Mine kind of believes in it still.
My blade very rarely misses its target. Then again, I'm only mortal, something you haven't felt for a long time. But it won't miss again.
he says that he has not felt mortality in a long time because he ascended to something greater. He wants the same for you. But he needs better output. He needs more effort. He needs that feral rage, not a passive onlooker while your friends do the killing.
It was that feral rage that brought me back to the battle in the first place.
Can you do that?
I've done nothing but that.
And you see his form like change into a very small version of the Leviathan. And it's just hovering there with all of its tentacles. And it's looking at you, and one of the tendrils just reach out and like go around your neck. You don't feel anything because it's a ghost, right? It's fake. But the idea is he holds and he says, don't be the one that they can't depend on. Be the first one that they call for help. And then the tendril goes away and it's him again. And he's holding the spectral axe. And he hands it out, he like reaches it out towards you. And as you go to grab it, it takes form and the magic surges back from your palm and you have your axe back. And as you look around, the wall's now gone. It's back to being your window. The door is now open. And you look back and he's gone.
And then I want to go. Oh, the door's open.
Yeah.
Can it be closed? Damn. Okay, well, I'll pop my head in anyway to be like, you coming?
I was gonna do the same thing. I walk by the room. Oh no, it's right next door.
Yeah.
Let's go, come on.
Of course. And I'll just walk out.
Okay. Perfect. So you guys all go meet in the war room. And that's what we'll call the session. Your next long rest, everyone will rank up As you've defeated Mezgul.
I did nothing.
Level 15.
I no
Level
longer need food
17.
and water.
What's that?
I no longer need food and water.
Yeah, because we
I
are
mean,
very strict on that.
Emotional goes up too. Emotional like that.
Wait, what's that?
Promotion like that goes up. Oh, no, it goes up.
It's not doing it, man. Yeah, I'll take that. And I can't be aided magically.
I'll also allow everyone at 15 to do a select a feat as well
Ooh.
to add.
Bigger level up, goes up to the place and takes the rest.
Right. Yeah. So you guys are gonna after your long rest.
After the war planning.
Yeah, I assume so. But
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
start-
stop the session now, and then we're gonna start at the planning because I don't want us to like build a bunch of plans and then we take a 2-week break and then we come back and like, what did we talk about again?
Yeah, we're going next week, and my work week after that.
Cool.
So
Okay,
what
yeah,
are
we'll be on schedule.
So what are you planning?
So next week would have been our.
Next week would have been
normal
back to normal.
So the week after that, so 3 weeks. So.
So on 14th. we're back to normal.
Yes, should be right there.
Is my,
No,
yeah,
because aren't, is
sure.
your dad doing
That's our
something?
dad, that's dad's thing.
I thought we were doing that.
I rolled an 8.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do
we're doing
that.
it next week.
I'm saying
The
like
next time
after
we
we
do it.
rest, we'll
Yeah,
do the
yeah.
level up.
We
We're
still
not
have to
doing
do
that. I'm just letting you guys know
planning
now
before
so
we
you can pick
rest.
your spells and everything.
We're trying to see when we play next.
Yeah, you can keep
So
the 8. That's
next weekend, we're out, then next weekend after that.
So-
7.
would everyone be cool with well, I don't know what time he's doing that on the 14th.
What is your-
My dad's birthday is he wants to do something like on the boats on that weekend and he like everyone is invited who wants to go. But he said the 14th, but he didn't give like a time frame. So if he does something in like the afternoon, we can still play in the morning and then go do
We
that.
could go a little bit earlier,
Um,
too, like
Yeah, or we can go
30 minutes
earlier,
later.
or if he does something earlier in the day, which I
We can do
doubt,
it later in the
we can
day.
do it later.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's
But
options,
yeah, I think the
but
14th will be the next.
So
one we play.
14th to the next.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, we'll plan it around that. If that even happens, I haven't heard anything back from him about it, so we'll see. But cool.
That works.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Bye, Trey.
Bye, Chad.
This is the same.